Hello, hello. Hey, everybody. Happy Monday. Oh my god, this is the happiest I've ever been for a Monday in my gosh dang life. Welcome in, everybody. Hey, but no, not the Woims. I haven't even started yet, and the Woims are here. Well, of course they'd be here. They're all crazy, but they love Pikmin. Fun Woim fact. Hey, Petite. Hey, Mario. Hey, Cleast. Hey, Zinnian. Hey, Propane. Welcome in, everybody. It rained yesterday. There's a bunch of dead Woims in my driveway. There's a bunch of dead Woims. What are you gonna do, Propane? It's like actually 100. It's gross. Yeah, I hated that. Growing up, that was my least favorite. Any day it rained, without fail, the Woims would just kind of come out and they'd just be all over the cement. And it was like, what the heck's going on? Hired some Pikmin. Yeah, get some Pikmin! Hire some Freddy Pick Bears to... Oh my god, someone needs to make a Five Nights at Freddy's Pikmin 2 mod. Since they're making so many Pikmin 2 mods, fuck it. Welcome in, everybody. Actually, just make a cave that's Freddy Fazbear's, but like just make it full of normal Pikmin enemies.
If women can be paid
And then
less,
hire...
exactly
Yes!
right.
See,
Why
this is
would
what
every
I've been
company
saying.
hire women?
Well, why don't they just hire Freddy Fazbear? Because if companies hired Freddy Fazbear, he would come in and he'd be really good at selling pizzas, bow ties, and top hats because he's an animationatronic invented by the William After, and he could also bring in his friends Chica the Kitchen, Bunny the Bonnie Bun, Foxy the Pirate Fox, and then there's Freddy who's yellow because William After was like, I'm gonna make a yellow one because I'm a green, no yellow, but Bonnie, but it's not Bonnie, it's like a different one with springs in it. And that's like the spring, not the season because flowers don't exist in Freddy Fazbear's because there's electricity instead of a dirt, and that's why flowers can't grow. But they also burnt down in the third one. I think I am gonna have to turn that up. See, the thing is, my Elgato's a little quiet, so I turned that down.
What sound does Olimar make?
Omar! 1 second. 1 second, I have this on cue. Well, I don't really have it on cue, but you know. That's the sound. There he goes, he does that. And then Louis goes, Rrr. I love Hokkaitan dialect because they all sound like they somehow have throats deeper than mine. Who's up? OGing it. Anyways, let's get into the game. Just to explain the Pikmonth for everyone who's new, this is something I want to do every year I stream. I did it last year, I'm doing it this year, I'm gonna do it next year. I fucking love Pikmin. I love Pikmin to death. It's my favorite game franchise, period. Pikmin 4 is what inspired me to actually want to live stream, and here I am. So yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna play through all 5 of the main series game. Pikmin Bloom, I could like go outside. I mean, I still have it. I don't really play it too much. I don't do a whole lot of walking these days, but yeah, we'll throw Bloom in there. Fuck it, all 6 mainline Pikmin games. As we all know, Bloom is canon. Bloom is actually the 4th universe. As we all know, Pikmin is a multiverse series. I love Pikmin to death. It's my favorite game ever. It's my favorite Nintendo franchise. Yeah, everyone's got at least one of those. I fucking love it. It's just so much fun to play. It's great. I love the characters. I love the world. I love thinking about it obsessively, even though I'm sure the people that make the games don't even think about it that much. Because you play Touching Grass. Well, yes, it's crazy, Mint. Also, welcome in, Mint and Mary. I hope I didn't miss anybody. 1 second, Calypso's being cute, so I'm just gonna help her with that real quick, give her some scratches. But I'm going to start the game. It's Pikmin 1. We're going to play it all in one stream, by the way. Pikmin 1 is a one and done game. I might go just like a 30 minutes later than normal, but Pikmin 1 and done. That's what tonight is, just Pikmin 1. We're just going to play it and complete it. So let me get it going for you. Thankfully, I've got my friend, the cat here, and Mr. the Cat is going to assist in making my Nintendo Switch appear on the screen. Calypso is hungry for Pikmin. Has it also been like apocalyptically hot? No, it's been raining and cold and wet and sad. I mean, I don't mind it. I like that kind of weather, but it's been rainy and cold where I live, to be fair. All right, and then getting the Elgato on should be as easy as this. Come on. 1 second. It's weird. I'm using an actual authentic GameCube controller. When I think it had to be Smash Ultimate came out, I had money and I bought the GameCube adapter for the Switch, and then I bought 2 of the Smash Bros. GameCube controllers, and that's what I'm using tonight. Because Pikmin 1 and 2 deserve to be played on GameCube controllers, so that's what I'm going to use. And let's just get right into it. Let me just get this all set up. I hope you're all having a wonderful night. Welcome to the Pikmonth, by the way. Obviously, on Thursdays, I'm still playing games with Nova, and Sunday, I'm doing Unity, but it is mostly Pikmin, and that's all that matters. So let me full screen this to my monitor. Okay. You gonna track Pick Death? Yes. Yes, I am. I did it last year. I'm gonna do it this year. Anyways, let's start. Let me know how the audio levels are. It looks like it might be a little quiet. I can make it louder, but that would be at the cost of all of my alerts becoming louder. 105 is hot as frick. 105 F stands for frick. What the? Are you okay? Please stay cool and air conditioned and drink water and stay hydrated. That sounds miserable. Take care of yourselves. You're not? What do you mean you're not? You're not taking care of yourself? How am I gonna play Pikmin? Mint's over here not taking care of himself. As you can see, I think this is last year's playthrough. Last year's playthrough was catastrophically bad, it looks like. This was the first time I bought this version of the game. Keep in mind, I've beaten Pikmin 1 well over 20 times at this point. I think my fastest time was a 14 on the original GameCube. We go up to 95 at 9 AM. It's hell. Yeah, that sounds miserable. Anyways, here comes the coolest fucking storytelling ever. Back in the 2000s, you know, we didn't need 50 cutscenes at the beginning of the game like some games come ahead. We just used to have games that would start, okay? And here it is. You got a guy in space, and you got a rock. And what do you think's gonna happen, dinguses? And there it is. No, I was talking about the video game. You know, the video game Cumhead and Mugman. What's Cuphead? Anyways, as you can see, some bad shit's going down in Pikmin land. And it's up to Olimar to save the day. Now, this isn't like your Super Mario, okay? This is the impact site. I hope you're all excited for some Pikmin. There's really not much to say. This game starts pretty basic. I guess we can talk about Olimar. Fun fact about Oliman, who's up cupping there. Here's the thing about Olimar. His official job is he's a space trucker. Essentially, he's a freight hauler. And I love him because, you know, sometimes you don't end up in the job you like. Olimar clearly needs to be like, I can't think of the official term. Zoologist. Fucking like 8 different disciplines. Dude's crazy intelligent. But he's a space trucker. The greatest father fiction. He is a really cool dude. Anthropologist? Yeah, like, oh, it's so fun. He's just such a great character. I love him. How for a GameCube game made one of the tapes Nintendo franchises gets dark as fuck? How does it get dark? I mean, like, other than him dying. It's kind of goofy. As a kid, I thought it was silly when he turned into a Pikmin. My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out, and I awoke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate this planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. My life support systems can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the dolphin by then, no. Better not to think about it. I must find the missing ship parts. You ever Nintendo game where you read the lore outside of the fanfic? This game, like, that's the thing about Pikmin, is it unfortunately just doesn't have a lot of lore. I feel like Pikmin 4 is a step in a direction to add some more. Like, obviously they did. But it's still very just like... You know, it's still gameplay first. I think Nintendo will always be gameplay first, lore second. If you do get lore in a Nintendo game, you're lucky. I mean, look at Mother 3. That game fucking rocks. But, like... I don't know. Tell me what the dragon actually is. Find your ship parts, Phoebe. I have to. Kirby too, I suppose. Strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely begun my search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. As it then dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. I shall call this an onion too. Oh my god. Whoa, what's this little thing? Whoa, what the fuck is this little thing? Holy crap. You see, the dragon is toy and Lucas was, you want- Oh, that makes so much sense,
Roses
please.
are pink. I miss Fink.
Is Fink dead? That looks nothing like an onion. Well, it looks like an onion from his planet. The seed that the onion dropped took root in the soil and has now produced an adorable little sprout. This sprout emits a strange light, and it sways back and forth without a benefit of wind. I cannot help but think it is calling to me. I am compelled. I must approach it and press A. Hey, yo, where you at? What if the Pikmin said that instead of meh? I think it'd be a better game. Extraordinary. When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Picking it has done no visible damage. It just stands there, staring at me. Its shape is similar to the Pick brand carrots I love so much. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin. Streamway killed Fink, I guess. Streamingway, where are you at? Oh, Streamway's hiding. It's like when dogs know they're in trouble. Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive. And yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. She'll try to grab it and throw it. Is that all you got to say? I want a pick carrot too. I don't even like carrots. They're my least favorite vegetable. It's just like Xiao Mogu, little mushroom, little onion. What's that? I've never heard of that. Anyways, Olimar is telling us how to play the fucking game. So what you do with the Pikmin is you throw them at your problems, and then they kill your problems, and then they reproduce. Welcome in, Light! You making fan art for the first time? That's what's up! Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. It's Monday. Happy Pikmonth to you. Astonishing, the onion has sown more seeds. The small red pellet the Pikmin harvested after cutting down a flower appears to be some type of food that could propagate more Pikmin. The onion seems to be a sort of incubator. Needless to say, I must study this strange life form more. When I was a kid, you have no idea how hard I wished Pikmin were real. I wish they were. They're not even that, like, small when you think about it. It would take, like, 5 red Pikmin to carry this plastic Shadow the Hedgehog I got from McDonald's, right? But that'd be so cool. I would just, like, I don't know, what do you do with Pikmin? They just seem to, like, know where things go. I think I would have them organize my room. I would want to see how they do it. I would just want to see if they're good at it. You know? Like, what if they're better at cleaning my room, and that's, like, just something they enjoy doing, and they kill bugs? Be pretty great. I don't really know what else you do with them. Post-apocalyptic damn name novel whose protagonist originally was a shroom. Oh! Interesting. Okay. What does Dan May mean? I've never heard that term before. Sea monkeys, but Pikmin. Oh no, a Bulboy, not a Bulboy. Watch out, everybody. Oh no, not that Bulboy. No, I have no idea why the Bulboy is a part of that, but I must do the voice regardless. You see that Bulborb, he's actually the Sussy Wizard's pet Bulboy. The Sussy Wizard has real Pikmin, but he refuses to share it with us. Indulged in beauty. Oh, male, I've never heard of that before, but okay, that makes sense. Interesting, so the mushroom is a hunky man? This game has no Bulbmin, not Pog. Hey, Bulbmin are okay. I'm going to say a controversial Pikmin opinion. Bulbmin are mid. I said it. Ooh, I said it. Bulbmin are mid. Ooh. Send me to the Wizard Council. They won't stop me. Shroom meets boy. I see. Unsub. You know what? Fuck it. I stand by what I said. Bulbmin are mid, and that's why they didn't come back in Pikmin 4. Neither did Puffmin, but we're not talking. Shut up. Puffmin, by the way, aren't mid. They're cool AF. Just saying. Look at these little creatures. Did you see them? They're so cute. I love the little Pikmin when they do their little Pikmin things. Who's playing that trumpet? Who do you think is dooting the trumpet? Wait, the C stick doesn't work. Hold on. Okay, I can't play with the GameCube controller. Fun fact, the GameCube controller isn't skeleton. The GameCube controller plugged in only really works for Smash Bros. I don't know why they made this. The C stick didn't fucking work. That's like the most important part of Pikmin 1. God damn it, Nintendo. Why make more controllers and a whole gosh damn adapter? 1 second. I really wanted to play with GameCube. I've never actually tried with GameCube. The problem is one of my Joy-Cons are drifting. You know how it be. And I just didn't want to deal with it. But, I mean, like, it just drifts up. So if you ever see my character just, like, going upwards, you know, it's what it is. Naturally, I got the Splatoon colors. Not the one that appears, just one that's vibing and trumpet. He's always just off screen. The mischievous square. Alright. Here we go. We're back. Why isn't the C-stick working still? Hold on. Am I crazy? Do I need to hold a button? The fuck was that? Hold on. Maybe it's hold L. God dang, I'm really out of practice. Fun fact, I haven't played Pikmin in, when was that last time? Like, a month? So that gives me an excuse. Whatever, I'm playing with the Switch Joy-Cons. They're way comfier. I hate to say it, Joy-Cons are way comfier than the GameCube controller. Especially if you get the nice gel grip thing that Nintendo made. Push the number 10 subway bag. Number 10! Figure 3 is just peak design. It is! The Pikmin are as curious as children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. Anyways, I don't need to read that. Remember how I didn't know how to do the basic control of this game that I've played like a zillion times and claim is my favorite? It's okay, we don't need to read controls. Everything's good. Fun fact, if you play this game on Halloween at 6:66 p.m., Satan will pop out of the ground here and eat all of your Pikmin and then point and laugh at you. But you have to be playing the original hardware and you have to have my GameCube. So no one's seen it but me, but it's really cool. Playing Switch Skyrim with a GameCube controller. You did that? That's so badass. I have the wireless GameCube controllers. But I have no AA batteries. I might buy a new set of GameCube controllers with my Switch 2. I think I'm probably gonna do that. I didn't pre-order a Switch 2. I'm just gonna try to rough it the day that they come out. Maybe I'll save up sick time to take that day off and just start cruising around the city. We've had enough little mushrooms, perhaps. That would make Pikmin too hard, though. What if Elden Ring but not Pikmin? And the red Pikmin would be very vibrant. What if Elden Ring but Pikmin? But that's literally just any Pikmin game. Honestly, more games need Pikmin mods. I would play more games if they had mods where you can just like amass an army of Pikmin. Gosh, did the Oblivion remaster come to Switch? It probably didn't, huh? Do you think it'll come to Switch too? Because playing Oblivion remaster with a GameCube controller sounds badass right now. The GameCube controller, you know, fun fact, the GameCube was Nintendo's best console. If anyone tells you otherwise, you punch them in the face. Yes, pigeon facts! Did you know pigeons are gambling addicts? They will wager their food and place bets on various outcomes from their surroundings. Some people starve themselves to exhaustion for a chance to win big. I relate to that. Majima with a bunch of Majima with Pikmin would be great. There's throwing weapons in Yakuza, just let them throw Pikmin. There's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I have already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me. But how will I get it back to the dolphin? I don't know, Olimar, how are you gonna get it back to the dolphin? The ever laborious Pikmin. Fucking just go pick it up. I don't want to get close to it. If you get close to things in this game, you have to listen to Olimar talk about it like 80 zillion times. You don't want to get close to ship parts. It's time waster. We're going for speed. This is a speed run. Pikmin speed run. Pigeons are weapons in Like a Dragon 2, aren't they? Did I use? I don't remember if I used pigeons then, but that's kick-ass. 7. Oh, okay, never mind. I haven't played that one. Oh, I see what you're saying. RGG, so Like a Dragon. Gotcha. Elden Beast, but it's Empress Bull Blacks. That would be, honestly, can someone make an Elden Ring mod that just replaces everything with Pikmin? Yo, imagine, okay, Elden Ring already has bosses that come in out of nowhere sometimes. You jump in and then Beady Longlegs jumps down. It would suck if you're a melee build, but you know, just like suck it up and jump up and hit it. I don't know. Pikmin Ring! Can someone make Pikmin Ring? I wish I had more clout and pull as a content creator. I wish I could convince someone to make Pikmin Ring. Also, let me know if it sounds like the audio is doubling up. I did a test before starting, and it sounded good. You'll know what I mean by doubling up. It's not like you're gonna hear it twice. You will hear it twice, but like on top of itself. So if you know what that sounds like, it shouldn't be happening, but just in case. Oh, glorious. With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back towards home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly, but what has become of the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow. How did they get pale? So Pikmin 1 has a lot of funny little things that kind of get ironed out with later releases. When Pikmin aren't selected, they kind of change their color to show you that they're not part of your active team. So when they put in the item, they turned pale because they weren't part of my active team. And then the game was like, cutscene time.
Knowing how it runs under the hood doesn't matter if the hood's back down covering it.
That's a very, actually, that quote right there is very on the nose, Kiri. How'd you know? I have somehow managed to launch the dolphin, but I was surprised to see the onion lift off without me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface, or have they merely decided to join me for other reasons? Either way, it seems they will help me again tomorrow. Dolphin is missing 29 parts! Alright. How can I repair my dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below. As it holds the key to my survival, I'll name it the Forest of Hope. I'll explore it tomorrow. Starscourge Radon is the rookie in Ochi. No, you could get Ochi. Ochi is your horse. Radon would get Moss. For sure. Space traveling carrot monsters. That Pikmin mod, Pikmin Squared, is incredible. The Louis boss fight was amazing. Alright, everybody, keep track of the Pikmin. I need to actually, like, straighten myself out for a second here. Ah, Mario, you caught me. Shit. I'm going for PR, by the way. We're gonna go for PR, which at the very least is 14 days in my head. Dolphin has returned to the surface along with the Pikmin's onion. Being alone on this strange planet makes me somewhat uneasy, so I shall cull the Pikmin out of the onion. All I need to do is stand in the light beneath the onion and press A. Glad he just knows how to do this. Anyways, let's go, everybody. I'm not goofing around. This is, I know how to play Pikmin. You ready? That was part of the experience. I just wanted you to all experience that. Get it, little feller. Get it. Yeah, so you can hit the flowers dead on, but that's for people who want to, like, look good. We're not doing that. So we're going to have the little fellers. No. All of you drink that shit. Yeah, there we go. We're going to get as many of them hooked on drugs as possible. Don't worry, the drugs are performance enhancers. With this, the Pikmin will be able to break down that wall faster, so it's all worth it. I'll pay doubloons to see Mario stream an 8-day run. Can you do? You can do 12 days? That's insane. I could probably do better. The problem is I play this game like, well, once a year, honestly. So there's always that break in between where, like, I remember what works. I should probably watch a professional run too to get an idea of what they do different. I'm actually going to change it up this time. Usually once I get to Forest Naval, I just do Forest Naval and then come back to the other maps. But I'm going to do it in order. So we're going to get Blue Pikmin, then we're going to hop back to impact site and go that way. YouTube videos 12 days, nice. One day though was just one part near the ship because I barely didn't make it. That's a pain in the butt. Yeah. Well, we're just chilling. Just chilling, waiting on them. Gosh, this game is something though. As a kid, this game was just so crazy to me. It felt so much larger, you know? Everything felt so much bigger, and up until I ran into my first, and I don't even remember if I ran into anything scary in this game, because I got this game and Pikmin 2 at the same time. As a kid, my timeline for video games is off until about the Wii era. All I remember is I got a GameCube one Christmas, and it came with Mario Sunshine, which wasn't a launch title, so I definitely didn't get the GameCube the year it came out, I think. But then, for like a birthday, I got both Pikmins, and that was kick-ass. So I played 1 up into a point, and then I just jumped into 2. And 2, it's a lot easier to run into the scary monsters. God, that's some bad aim, Phoebe. And then once I ran into the scary monsters, these games became battlefields where I was terrified that, you know, yeah, we can break them down, honestly. I was terrified that every step I took was going to lead to creatures most foul and awful. Same for you with Pikmin 3. Heck yeah, one second. We do want to take the ones that are red. Those are for the red Pikmin. Day though. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to read the how many. Yeah, how many doubloons? Don't worry, no one's died yet. Surprisingly, I didn't bungle that. I think I'm a little spoiled using the Xbox controller for Pikmin Squared, because that was more recent, and this feels kind of stiff in comparison. I also don't have the Pluckaphone, which just sucks. Pikmin 1, they should have added the Pluckaphone for me specifically. And it's a shame they haven't. Good thing you're playing the Switch port, no Pikmin dying under a slope. What's up, Mario? I wish I had the Wii. You know, I never played the new Play Control version, and a lot of people swear up and down that new Play Control is, like, the best way to play this one. And I believe it. I've just never, I've never owned it. You know Pluckaphone was supposed to be in this game? I did not know Pluckaphone was supposed to be in this game. That's news to me. Alright, here we go. This should probably be enough as long as I just do this correctly. Yeah. Whew, okay, that was a little tight. I probably could have used more Pikmin, but that's okay. You know what? Actually, that's gonna go to the yeller Pikmin. The yeller Pikmin deserve that one. I definitely clenched a little bit there. There was some clenching that happened for sure. No, you little bum. Well, you know what? You can take it down, but you're not taking it with you. Okay. Do I have enough for this? This thing takes like 30, I think. Oh, god dang it. I don't care what... No, it takes 40, right. God dang it. Okay. You push the Pluckaphone in this game? Sure thing, yeah. I'd love to see it. Okay, the point right now is to try to get as many red Pikmin as we can on the field. Like, we definitely need yellow Pikmin, but you know what I don't feel like doing? Plucking out yellow Pikmin. So we're gonna try to fill out as many as we can with red Pikmin, so that when it's yellow Pikmin time, like max 20, you never really need more than 20 yellow Pikmin. Yellow Pikmin are, like, easily the most important Pikmin for puzzles, I would say. Because it's just, like, it's really easy to make puzzles for yellow Pikmin. They arguably have, like, the mechanics that lean the most into puzzles for the first game, which isn't a puzzle-heavy Pikmin. I don't think we really got a puzzle-heavy Pikmin till the third game anyway, though. 2 doesn't really count. 2's more of a, like, don't die kind of game. Good luck kind of game. Because Olimar said, I'ma make a yellow one. Yellow Pikmin are great, though. They're fantastic. In the first 2 games, where they have a lot of use. And then Pikmin 3 and 4 introduce, like, more interesting Pikmin. And yellow Pikmin are still cool, but they're not rock Pikmin, first off. Blue Pikmin, they go in water, and the funny thing is, 4 games in, I like that they can swim in Pikmin 3 and 4, but they still don't really know what to do with Blue Pikmin. They did reuse the Pluckaphone for Spooky Prog's Roar. Interesting! Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. It does pull them out of the ground. I'm actually kind of wondering if I should even fight it. This should light things up. I kind of have to, don't I? If it's a Pikmin 1 playthrough, I kind of have to. Wait, why did I stop them? No, 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 go back to it. That was silly of me. You know what I can do while they do that? We can go get the other piece that's pretty early on. Now, this made me feel really smart. Pikmin 1 does this a couple times, where there are pieces or ship parts that you don't even think about. But they're like really easy to get if you just know what you're doing, you know? Anyways, Pikmin 1 secret. They throw... It's based off whether their hitbox is connecting a hitbox behind Olimar. What is that red pig? Do you see that red Pikmin in there? Oh god, they already got the gate down. I'm running... Oh god dang. I'm doing a really bad first day here. This is mighty embarrassing. That's okay. I'm having fun. And here we go. Yeah, so you can throw faster if you can make sure that there's always a Pikmin lined up in your rear. And the best way to do that is to use the C-stick control to make them go into your rear. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So you want the Pikmin in your rear. Fought in my video, lost some mins. Yeah, I never do well against the Smoky Prog, which is where I'm just like, do I want to fight it? It would be entertaining, but like I'm trying not to lose too many Pikmin, you know, for the sake of the run, I guess. And I just lost one anyway. Oh, okay, well this is bad fast. Alright, speaking of not wanting to lose Pikmin, that's 4, I think, already. I don't know how those didn't land on the Bulborb, I'm gonna be real here, but that's okay. We need the whole army, this is personal now. I swear, I feel like that should have landed on the Bulborb. Alright, now what you all need to do is to not miss, alright? Do you all hear me? Listen, I'm looking at all of... Oh, wait, 1 second, cutscene. This nifty little device counteracts the shaking and swaying experienced in typical spaceflight. Cool. Anyways, yeah, you guys need to get your act straight, okay? Like, it's not my fault if you die. I'll make sure I update the counter every night once we get a confirmed count. I remember last year, I didn't realize this playing Pikmin 4 by myself, but when I streamed it, it's really hard to keep track of deaths in 4 for some reason. I don't remember why. I mean, like, the numbers were there. I just remember they were just, like, difficult to find. Remember if I told you, but I wasn't actually planning to do Pikmin 2 Deathless for YouTube, but by the time I got to Perplexing Pool, I realized I didn't have any deaths, so I was like, screw it, I'm committing to it. Well, hell yeah! Deathless is really, especially for Pikmin 2, that's a big fucking achievement. Not me, I couldn't do it. I thought I would at least go farther. Last year, I think I made it until the Burrowing Snager before I lost Pikmin. But this year, we're a little sloppy. Just a little bit. I'm gonna leave you all by the bomb rocks. Please don't kill yourselves. Okay, good. Yellow Pikmin. Do you know the trick for Snagers? Yeah, I know to swarm them when their head gets caught. I'm bad at it. Color is different, but it seems to be a Pikmin nonetheless. First glance suggests this one has what, in some circles, could be considered very large ears. Looks like it may weigh less than the others. In what other ways might it be different from the red Pikmin? I must be sure to observe it closely. Well, you see, it's got big old ears. That's why they call it ears. Oh, no, no, don't come back over here. God dang it, you're all the worst. Listen, we're trying to help ears, okay? This isn't about you, it's about ears. Go get them, ears. Yeah, look at ears go. Fun fact about yellow Pikmin, they're adorable. I love them. I have a plush yellow Pikmin, even though I want a plush rock Pikmin. I'm not a fan of how the plush rock Pikmin looks, to be fair. I want 100 Pikmin plushes in general. Like, I want to have a whole army of them, but yellow Pikmin are pretty gosh dang cute. That's the one thing I think yellow Pikmin. Ears? Ears. Look at them. Look at them ears. It helps them fly higher. They glide on their ears when Olimar throws them or some shit. I don't know. Throw a Rockman. I want to hear big old clonk. That too. See, I've grown with time. I remember when Pikmin 3 came out, I wasn't like the happiest about Rock Pikmin, which like, you know, it's a video game, whatever. But I remember, I think around the time of Pikmin 4, actually, I really started to learn, like, the allure of the rock Pikmin. And it quite frankly really is just the fact that, like, you're throwing rocks. It's such a different gameplay style. Pink Pikmin also offer a different, unique gameplay style, but not to the same extent. It's just like, I don't know how to describe it. There's something very satisfying about having a type of ammunition that it just, like, hits the enemy, does a lot of damage, and then just kind of rolls away. I do like that they have the sustained attack, but it kind of sucks. I'd rather they just come back to you, but that might be too busted. Rock Pikmin are cool. They're a lot of fun. I would argue Pink Pikmin also do a great job of giving a new gameplay style. And then Ice Pikmin are cool, but Ice Pikmin are just purple spray, but now it's a Pikmin. And I love Ice Pikmin a lot. But they're busted. They're broken. Purple spray was busted. You can't do purple spray. You can't do that effect. It will never not be broken. Rock Pikmin push is not actually push. Just a rock so I can throw it at someone. Hell yeah. That's what I'm about. Okay. Well, we did a good job of raising numbers today, at least. Are we at 100 here? We are. And then there's one red Pikmin, but it's back at base. Type Pikmin game chooses new Pikmin, it's always the most. That's 100% true. That is 100% true. Purple Pikmin, rock Pikmin, and pink Pikmin at the same time. And then 100% ice Pikmin just crack open. More than Ochi even, I would say. I remember the first time I fought a Master Hop was the saddest, most hilarious experience because the Master Hop jumped. Glow technically, yeah. Yeah, no, Glow Pikmin fit in that category too. But I remember the Master Hop jumped. And I froze it, and then it died. It hit the ground and died. That was the boss experience. And that's when I learned, you know. I just knew from that moment. Honestly, better to have 2 days here where I spend the time just building up Pikmin numbers for the first one. And then the next day we'll come back. That is not going to be enough for that Bulborb. I also don't think they have the time for it. What? My little kitty cat's being super vocal. 2 days, 2 days is fine. Technically, it'll be 3 days in the Forest of Hope, but you know, that's okay. God damn, I really want to try to at least get 14 days. It's okay, we'll pick it up in the distant spring. Easy map. Might as well get this wall broken. Oh god! Oh no! Oh, put that down! What are you doing? 1 second. Calypso, what? What? You little demon. Little monster. Oh, hello, Translucent! Thank you for the 10 months and thank you for your prime. Is that my favorite chatter? There they are. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're having a kick-ass Monday. Sorry, my cat was freaking the fuck out. I got her though. Anyway. The yellow Pikmin, they kind of just picked up an explosive IED and Olimar seems chill with it. Welcome in, welcome in. We do not have enough time to explode this wall, but I'm fucking going for it. I knew it, I knew it. Pikmin 1 has the wonkiest fucking... That thing is dead. I was gonna say, that Pikmin's dead as fuck. I knew it. I tried to rapid fire. Pikmin 1 has the wonkiest fucking system for Pikmin tossing. Sometimes it's just a little quirky after midnight, you know? Sometimes you don't mean to throw. Sometimes you don't mean to throw. You can't spell Pikmin 1 without... Pikmin 1 is wonky, and it's funny because new play control and then the Switch port... Oh god, look at that fucking thing. Did you see that? Did you guys see that? I think a Wendigo just snuck into the onion. What the fuck was that thing? Number 10. No, don't go in there, everybody. Don't go in there. There's an imposter. That was Duende. Duende El Wee Wee just hopped a ride. No, fuck, I left one. Okay, that's like, what, 6 dead? 1 second. We'll see in a second. We'll get confirmation. It appears that many of my ship's parts have landed in this region. If I can just recover the parts of my radar, I should be able to use my radar screen. Now that would improve my chances. Time to update the count. Ripped all the Pikmin devoured by a Duende. Oh god, could you imagine if it was just like, okay, how many died today? 7. We lost 7. That's not bad. Where's the number at? Death count. Here we go. 7. I might have to change the color of the death counter, but see, that's not bad. Sent it to me? Hell yeah. What was it again? I already forgot. Oh. I'll watch that later. Thank you. I think I've seen Minty Mio's videos. Alright, back in here. If we're gonna do a second day here... No, it's okay. I ain't answering for shit. They're okay. It's only 7 of them. What was the count? Does anyone remember? The count was like 400 or 500 by the end of last year. It's every game combined, by the way. And if I'm adding Hey Pikmin to the list, there's just a good chance it's fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Hey Pikmin is being added to the list, I don't know how often Pikmin die in Hey Pikmin. I don't think it's gonna be okay. Alright, then we got 50 yellers. Here, I'll tell you what, I'll make it up to you, Translucent. Only small decimation, you know, as a tree. Yeah, I'll tell you what, we'll make it up to you. We'll go explode some enemies. We'll blow them up. I mean, we won't blow the enemies up. Maybe we'll blow the enemies up as a treat. Fun fact, you can actually fight the Snagrit without blue Pikmin. I used to think you needed blue Pikmin. I genuinely think that it's intended that you get to the Snagrits early. I think they're supposed to be the first boss you fight, honestly. So we can go do that. I mean, that might take longer than getting the other pieces. We'll see if we have time. Game full of exploits. Yeah, see, it's hard to say if it's an exploit or not. It seems almost intentionally coded. Anyways, are you ready? After I throw the first rock Pikmin, it's gonna queue up a normal yeller. Are you ready? Never mind. It did queue up a normal one, though. Oh, fuck, they got out. It did queue up a normal one after 3 tosses. Do you see those Pikmin getting caught on the walls? Pikmin 1 really is a very, very funny game with very funny AI. With very funny AI and very funny... Pikmin 1 is very funny. I was forgetting this game, there's a chance when Pikmin die, they'll revive in the ground the next day, and then I get annoyed after... Yeah, because then they take up your 100 counter. Merger? No. Nuh-uh. He chose to die. He knew the mission. He knew the mission. Listen. I'm not saying he didn't know the mission. He knew the mission. I've decided we're gonna fight the Snagrit. We're gonna try to do the early Snagrit. We're gonna need a small team of experts, though. First and foremost, I don't... Nope. No. Why is there a normal yellow Pikmin in there? I thought I only had Bomb Rock. Get over here. Alright, never mind. Are you fucking kidding? Where was it? Whatever. We're going this way. This game hates me tonight. This is the most scuffed Pikmin 1 ever. Fuck yeah. Alright. Here you see the Bulborb. And the Bulblorb. I swear to God, if I somehow reach 450 and have to play the randomizer, I'm gonna cry. Like, I don't think y'all understand. What is it? What's happening? Oh, right. King Grubs is in the ground over there. Someone tell him to get out of the ground. The little guy's headbanging. Yeah, he's just... Oh, yeah, they are just... Wait, no, there's Bomb Rock Pikmin in there. Ah! I can't just swarm because I got Bomb Rocks. Fuck. Alright, get over here. We need to keep the Bomb Rock Pikmin separate. You guys are gonna stay with there where you can't hurt anybody anymore. There's a lot of dead Pikmin. Pikmin 1 is coded very well. Fun fact about Why? Okay, no. Stop trying to carry stuff. They're a bunch of toddlers. Pikmin are just a bunch of toddlers. It's the worst. Have you ever just wanted to play Kindergarten Cop the movie, the video game? Here you go. It's basically what Pikmin is. Game code-wise masterpiece compared to Mario Sunshine. Well, actually, what do you mean by that? I don't really know a whole lot about coding when it comes to the GameCube games. I know it's really impressive that this game runs, because that was a big thing back during that era of video games, was, your video games having multiple things on the screen with like hitboxes and animations. That's why Dead Rising was a big game. Because Dead Rising was the first game ever to have so many zombies on screen at the same time. Up to 100 zombies. You know? Kill it! Kill it! Come on! Good job, good job, good job, my children. Land on it! Holy crap, my aim is so off today. Alright, you all stay. Please stay there and don't die. Sure, your 3-hour compilation how broken Sunshine is. I guess I believe... Cutscene. I guess I believe it. Pikmin 1 doesn't seem like a very complicated game coding-wise, though. If you ask me, at least, without knowing it, like, intimately, Pikmin 1 seems like a game that's more impressive for what it does, in terms of, like, power over, like... I don't know. Nothing in this game strikes me as too impressive, but maybe that's the genius of it. It's all very simple and well executed. There's that. Every red flag is just a flag of my rose-colored nostalgic. Exactly. Sunshine is actually the best game ever. Fun fact, Mario Sunshine was a Nintendo GameCube launch title. They're so fucking dead. I actually don't know how that one died, but I've kind of given up on, like, keeping everyone alive this time around. I'm really in it for the chaos. How high can we get the counter, actually? You know, last year I was so focused on keeping them alive, when really, the true joy is just killing all of them, clearly. The nerve! Fun fact, Luigi's Mansion is a video game. I like Luigi's Mansion. Maybe I'll stream it October this year. I really liked the first Luigi's Mansion. I never bothered with the other two. I heard they're both fine. But I really enjoy Luigi's Mansion for the same reason I enjoy Pikmin, and the same reason the GameCube's a kick-ass console. Because sometimes you just want to just pick up a game, just play through it, and you bing, bada, boom. They're very quick games, very good games, too. We need more yellow Pikmin, because I've lost a lot of yellow Pikmin to negligence. Lost a lot of yellow Pikmin to negligence tonight. What, can you not get the Bulborb? Grab it by the ass. What are you doing? Am I missing any Pikmin? No. But you know, we could still go mess with the Snagrit. There's nothing saying we can't. It'd be funny. Yeah, we'll go mess with the Snagrit. There's really not a whole lot else to do anyway. We need bomb rocks for that wall. I think we have enough, but like we're gonna come back another day, so I'm just gonna leave it half finished. Not negligence, strategic sacrifice. Do you think? Okay, all right. You know what, Karo? I got a question for you. Out of the Like a Dragon characters that I know, so everyone from 0 to 4, who do you think would most likely play Pikmin? And furthermore, do you think they'd be upset when Pikmin die? Because I know people that won't play this franchise because they get upset when Pikmin die. Majima? No, he would be okay when they die. See, that's the caveat. I guess Majima would play it, but he would have like a high kill count by the end. You know, there'd be a lot of dead Pikmin, I think. Kiryu? I don't think Kiryu plays video. If I can be honest, I think outside of going to the arcade, I don't think Kiryu's much of a gamer. He's the last person I think of. The woodcarver guy, Saejima? I think Saejima would play Pikmin. And he'd be upset. No, Saejima would watch Majima play it. Only Majima. Saejima would watch Kiryu play it, and then he'd get, like, upset and he'd leave the room. Because he'd be like, you let the Pikmin die. So I guess it's Majima. Majima plays it, and then Saejima upsettingly watches it. And then Majima has to learn how to get good at the game. Someone needs to make this now. Because he's like, well, I don't want Aniki to be upset. Louis. Ulmar. Hey, can you fuck off, dude? We're not interested. We're not interested. Can you fuck off? Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what part of that made you think we were interested. Yeah, that's right, buddy. That's right, buddy. Oh my god, did he get some with that? No, he got some with that. Dang. Gyodai! Mr. Shakedown. Mr. Shakedown would play Pikmin, yes. The deep Mr. Shakedown lore. He actually is getting all that money so he can buy more copies of Pikmin. You know, we'd have to skip killing the 2 Snagrets that don't have a ship part, but we can still... We can witch shakedown all of them. We can squeeze in the Snagret still. It's not going to be easy, but I tell you what, we can try bomb rocking the Snagret. That's probably the worst idea ever. What are you doing, dude? Get over here. You little freak. That dude was letting his freak flag fly, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so we gotta... We got like one more treasure we can actually get, and then we've got a hope and a dream. And then we get to go to the Forest Navel! Forest Navel's the best map ever, fun fact. It scared me as a kid. I think that's what happened. I think as a kid, if I remember correctly, I got to the Forest Navel, and then I never beat this game. Because I was too scared to explore, and I would spend entire days, like, inching around places that I was comfortable with. And then I started playing Pikmin 2. I definitely got both games at the same time, though. Which is really funny. There we go. Alright, Bomb Squad. It's time to bomb some badongos. Actually, this won't be enough to get that box moved. Uh-oh. 1 second, Bomb Squad might need some reinforcements. I love that weird stretch animation that they do. We did it! Look at that, I beat the game, everybody. That was Pikmin 1. Thank you for joining me. Pikmonth is over. Oh. Well, we gotta do the post-game now, I guess. I understand why I suddenly lost over and over again. Yeah, well, they just make you replay the last day, too. That's like the cruelest part of Pikmin. What was that? What was that? I guess you can really only make one yellow Pikmin do it at a time. They can throw the bomb rocks, too. Like, I think if I... Pretty sure if I just toss him like this, he'll just... That's really satisfying. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, I need to stop goofing. Oh, my bad. Oh, my bad. Yeah. I don't know. My throws are really off tonight. You can tell I'm a huge Pikmin fan by how much how well I'm doing. Alright, I'll tell you what. I only need 2 of you to just throw the fucking bomb rock. I mean, that's cool and all, but that doesn't solve our problem. Come on, one follower away. I must summon them. Well, 1 follower for 400, but I've decided I'm moving the goalpost to 450. Phoebe's throwing for views. I am throwing for views. Fun fact. It's funnier content. Everyone loves when the funny Pikmin die. Do you think it'll kill them while they're on its back? It did kill them. Did you see how weird that death was? They didn't make the noise or anything. That was bizarre. Did you all see that? They just disappeared out of existence. That was science right there is what that was. None of you understand. We just learned a lot. They were banished. All you could hear was like a second of their voice cry. Did you hear that? They just went This is a good Pikmin. This is a good Pikmin 1 run. How you doing over here, my fellow Pikmin? We've had a great day today. We got a lot of work done. Overall, I couldn't have asked for a better team. And that's why you're all gonna die now. Summon the new follower. You summoned the new follower? Oh, hell yeah. What's their name? Do they have good attack and defense stats, or are they more of like an effect monster? Phoebe stand my stand new follower. Let's watch this. So we're gonna play a game. It's called You're Not Supposed to Be in This Pile. It's supposed to just be Bomb Rock Pikmin. It's a fun little game we play in Pikmin. Alright. You better make it back to me in time. Oh, wait, that's right. They kind of fixed that, didn't they? Watch the Pikmin. Yeah, we can watch the Pikmin 3 shorts. I love those. No one died, probably. Now add yellow Pikmin to my list of discoveries. Didn't we find them yesterday? These creatures can wield bomb rocks, so perhaps I could use them to blast down rock walls and open up new regions. Red and yellow Pikmin, as well as bomb rock carriers, break into squads when disassembled. Yep, so where are we at right now? 27 deaths? Is that what I'm reading? Okay, we popped up from 7 to 27. That's a new record, I think. Hell yeah. That's a new record. This is actually a death percent, fun fact. Anyways, we're just here to grab blue Pikmin, then we're gonna run back to the beginning. I'm actually gonna have, this is the goal is to have the most deaths by the end of this marathon sort of thing. God, could you imagine actually marathoning all the games? It would probably be doable in a 48-hour period. You could marathon all 5 games in 48 hours probably. Anyways, Forest Naval Strat. FibiTanuki's top 10 strats for when you're stuck in the belly button of a forest. Go find the blue Pikmin first. There they are. This song kicks ass, by the way. Now, who's this little freak? Oh, yeah. Fun fact about blue Pikmin, depending on the time of day, the alignment of the planets, the moon, and the weather, I either hate or love blue Pikmin. They're just kind of here. It is a Pikmin of yet another color. Near this one's cheek is what appears to be a set of gills. This trait suggests to me that this blue type of Pikmin can enter the water without any trouble whatsoever. There's only one way to find out. I will use A to hold one and press R. So if its gills are its mouth, but like it's shaped like a mouth, but it's not a mouth, it's gills. But if it were a mouth, does that mean blue Pikmin, when they're underwater, they're just constantly drinking water? Is that how they breathe underwater? Do they just constantly go like... How does the blue Pikmin mouth gill work? You know, Miyamoto won't ever address this, and it's starting to, quite frankly, piss me off. One fun fact about right now, we have the opportunity to immediately kill the bread bug. Did not mean to throw that. To get the bread bug, to come over here though, we're gonna need a little Nami Nom for it. It might go for the 5, honestly. I think I've seen it go for the 5 before. Yeah, no, that's not the bread bug, that's a blowhog. Yeah, eventually the bread bug should pop up over here. I kill it and give it to the blue Pikmin. Sometimes it can really take its time getting over here, though. We'll see. Wonder where it's at right now, anyway. Oh, hey, there it is! Alright, yeah. Like I said, you want to bait the bread bug over here. It's an easy kill. The bread bug has a ship part on it, so, you know, you kind of need it anyways. I think it only takes 3 blue Pikmin to fight it. Yeah, okay. Actually, it only takes 2. And then we just gotta bop it one more time. Easy peasy. Easy peasy peasy easy. And then I'm not really gonna focus on blue Pikmin too much for the rest of the day. Just doesn't seem like it's necessary. You know, you just kind of, you get the space float with them, and like, you know, you can save the rest for later. I think this will be enough to get us 25. I'll be honest, I'm not actually sure how many the bread bug gives. We might have to defeat those shearwigs. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight those shearwigs. That should be okay, probably. It's not really a numbers game. Like everything. Funny story. How funny? What's how funny are we talking here? I like a funny story. Where the fuck are the shearwigs all of a sudden? Oh, they're there. I was gonna say, where the frick? These are like the last easy bits of meat we can get. That's not really fun. Oh, fuck. That's okay. That's okay. If you can knock him out of the air, it's an insta-kill, but, yeah, don't ask me to aim in a Pikmin game. Oh, I somehow actually got that one. Don't question it, and there we go. And there we go. More blue Pikmin. So breadbugs were first Pikmin 2 enemy, because the first few times I played this game, the breadbug died off screen. It can die off screen? Also, Spudak, thank you for the follow! And thanks to you, thank you very much. I think I just reached 400 followers, so thank you very much for being the 400th. I should do a community day, and I probably will run a community day after the Pikmonth. Thank you, Translucent. We'll do some fact or fiction and stuff to celebrate 400, but my big goal is to hit 450 before the Pikmonth is over, and then I'm gonna do some challenge Pikmonth stuff. Your followers, even curious, Phoebe is where it's at. That's what I'm saying, 450, and I'll play challenge Pikmin stuff, and you can tell that'll be good content. Look how good at Pikmin I am.
Situation. It's okay to take your time and figure it out.
You know what, Kiryu? That's really nice advice, actually. Kiryu, thank you very much. Me, you, bingo battle? I'll tell you what, Mario. I'll bingo battle Mario if I hit 450. We'll add that to the list of things I'll do. We'll just keep tacking on Pikmin stuff if I hit 450. So we got... Okay, I was gonna say, they had it, but I just wanted to make sure that they knew they had it. Because I don't think they knew they had it, but they had it. This fucking game. Anyways, play Bingo Ship instead.
Play Pocket Circuit.
The sound when the Pikmin exit the water is atrocious. I miss it. Zoji! Hello, hello! I can shout that out real quick. Welcome in, welcome in. Are you about to Zoji Exploji? There it is. Welcome in everybody from Zoji stream. If you're not following Zoji, everybody from my stream, please give Zoji a follow. She's wonderful. She has an amazing model. She's a very talented, God, I always forget like the correct term to use. Sound designer, I believe. Something along those. She's very talented with music, and she's really incredibly cool, and I think she's really neat. How are you doing today? Are you having a wonderful Monday? Pocket Circuit, you have my attention, but now you have my attention. Zoji's wonderful. Please give her a follow for me if you're not. Welcome everyone from Zoji's stream if you're new. I'm having a great Monday. I'm starting the Pikmonth. It's a little thing I do. I love Pikmin series to death. It's some of my favorite games. So I want to do this every year. I told myself when I started streaming this was a thing I'm going to commit to. Every year I'm going to play every Pikmin game. So this is the second Pikmonth. This is Pikmonth 2! I've already done it once, I'm doing it again. I will admit, this is the crustiest Pikmin 1 playthrough I think I've ever had. But I'm in good spirits. It's actually kind of better. We did Cozy Monday? Well, that sounds wonderful. That does sound really nice. Pikmin's definitely a cozy game, so I'm totally doing Cozy Monday right now. It's so cozy when they die and make pain noises. We don't have much going on, by the way, everybody, for this day. We're just gonna kind of clear our way down to the center. We could probably take out the puff stool, but I'm just gonna get, like, stuff out of the way. Pikmin 2, the second. Pikmonth 2, the second one. This time, the Pikmonth has Libby. It's Phoebe, but with an L, so it's like Louie. And Libby, she will stab you and kill you. So you better watch out for her. She's crazy. I was a little inspired by a Pikmin character name of Louie. Not much gonna happen, but the crime. There's a lot of crime, honestly. There's a lot of crime. And I can't wait to tell my favorite Pikmin anecdote. Even though it's technically a Pikmin 2 anecdote, I tell it during Pikmin 1 because it's one of the big reasons that this franchise stuck with me. I have a weird thing when I guess it comes to, like, how do I explain it? We'll get there when we get there, to be fair, but Pikmin has some very scary, unintentionally scary elements, especially if you're a young kid. Hey, Dorian, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're having a kick-ass... I hope you're having a kick-ass Monday too. Dorian, you kick-ass yourself. Welcome in, welcome in. But yeah, no, Pikmin has some unintentionally scary bits in it, mainly relating to boss battles. I was a teen. Die for me! I mean, you have to be ready for them to die. It's just part of the experience. An excellent swimmer like me has no need for something like this, but my motto is always be prepared. There we go. That was an intention. You need that part to survive 100%. For sure. How my mentally Tobias persona was created. That's the little goblin character you draw, right? I like that one. But yeah, so there's some elements, they're spooky, and as a kid, I genuinely got freaked out by these games, but like things that freaked me out then, and I guess even now, I don't shy away from, I get like intrigued by. So what happened was I had this obsession with Pikmin growing up where I could never play the games because in my head, like things that don't even exist were gonna jump out of nowhere and scare me, and it was gonna be awful. But like the world was so cool and everything was super interesting, so one particular boss was the one that set it all off for me, which it's in this game, but it was the boss in Pikmin 2 specifically, because I never actually reached the bosses in this game. This game just scared me enough on vibes alone, like that's how freaky this was to me as a kid. Wally Hops haunted my dreams. Oh my god. I used to have funny little dreams about like being in Pikmin, but it was still a video game. But like I would explore maps and the maps were just like flat plains. Like I'm not even kidding, this is a dream I've had, more of a nightmare. It was just a flat plane and like every 3 steps a beady longlegs or raging longlegs would pop out. That's not even a joke. I've had that dream and it was freaky because like no matter where I went, something would just pop down and attack me. And this game did that to me. And now you can tell it's like Stockholm Syndrome, you know? I love this franchise. Quaggled Myrclops from 3 is very weird. I love the Quaggled Myrclops, man. It's one of my favorite bosses. Mechanically, it just offers so much, I think, at least. It's really cool. They haven't really done anything like it since, and I'd be interested to see more. Some Pikmin are going to catch on fire, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. Fun fact, no Pikmin caught on fire. This thing's really bad at its job. Those Pikmin caught on fire. That was weird. Did you see all of those Pikmin run back at it without taking a single bit of, like, repercussion? Easy strat for these, by the way. You throw a red Pikmin to get it to throw, and then you just swarm it. Oh, there's a Wally Hop over there, though, and I don't feel like dealing with a fucking Wally Hop while I fight, so we're gonna go over here. Just like that. Quaggle Myrclops is cool. Pikmin 3 had the best bosses. I say that even after Pikmin 4. Pikmin 4 has, like, some cool bosses and some cool new enemies. But, like, overall, no, Pikmin 3 has... I really think the spectacle bosses are the way to go, personally. And I feel like if I could say anything to the dev team, I'd say do more bosses like the final boss of 4... or any of the bosses from 3, because those are the most fun. They're a little bit easier, I guess, than fighting a creature with, like, semi-random AI that, I don't know, is kind of unfair, because that's what Pikmin 2 and Pikmin 1 bosses are. Is they're a little more, or they're a little less predictable, but their attack patterns end up being kind of more boring, I guess. Sound like a British ruffian with weird slang where you nonchalantly say the enemy's names. Oh, it's a Wally Hop, and we got a Blowhog, and we got the beady long legs. I don't know why that was Australian. That was not what you said at all, but it's Australian now. Anyways, you gotta watch out for the Wally Hops, because they just fucking suck. Your best bet is to swarm it and kill it before it can hop again. Pikmin 1 enemies have bad coding, and sometimes they'll just attack before they die. It's just a fun little thing Pikmin enemies do. It's just like a little funny thing they do. They just do an attack before they die, and sometimes they can just kill your Pikmin. It's very silly. It's very funny. Actually, I'm gonna use this to restore some numbers. This was a good slaughter. That was 6. Oh. Yeah, blue Pikmin can only carry back things that can go in water right now, so we're just gonna use them sparingly. I guess that one's going there. Alright, and then the rest of it goes to the yellow Pikmin. We don't really need a whole lot of red Pikmin. I mean, that's a little excessive, but it's also kind of funny, so that can go to the red Pikmin. Didn't get a lot of ship parts, but that's okay. Like I said, we got map clearance, and that's pretty good. Speaking of map clearance, we can probably bust this out before the day is over. Hey, stop it. Blue Pikmin have depression, and I find Blue Pikmin have depression. Never played Pikmin. I used to watch it being played a lot at my friend's house. That's what's up. I used to actually be so scared of this that I would get friends to play it for me, but they would never really get too far. That's funny. Where are those Pikmin going? I just gotta hope that they... I kind of just have to pray that they all get back in time. I didn't stop to think about, like, what I was doing here. Some of these might not get back in time, and that's a problem. So, here's the thing. Some Pikmin aren't gonna make it. The ones that went down there are fine. Believe it or not, the ones that are down there, the blue Pikmin will be fine, and we'll pick them up later. I would rather save the ones that I put to this task, because I feel bad doing that to them. Holy shit, are they gonna finish it in time? Oh my god, do I let them cook? Do I let them cook? I let them cook. We're gonna let them cook. We're gonna let them cook. It's okay, they're cooking. You fools! Ah, they were close. Don't worry about it. I think every Pikmin got back in time. The white shaggy longlegs only appears in Pikmin 3, or did it also appear in 2? Shaggy longlegs is a Pikmin 3 exclusive enemy. Technically, the baldy longlegs, isn't, because it's in 4, but yeah, the shaggy longlegs was only in 3, and the white variant was only in that one map. I think it might have also been on, Oh, no! God, imagine if they died. Never played Pikmin. Murdered. I didn't murder them. They died. Deep in the cave I discovered in the forest, I encountered blue Pikmin. These blue fellers have something resembling gills on their cheeks, and they appear to be amphibious, surviving both in water and on land. The wonders of nature never cease to stun me, even in this land. Nuh-uh. So what are we at now? What's that? 27 plus 9. That's 36? We're at 36 dead now? Not enough. We need more death. I think that's 36. My math could be off. I do have Tanuki brain. Can we hit 100 before the end of Pikmin 1? Hey, make sure to hit that follow button if you want to see me kill 100 Pikmin before the end of Pikmin 1. Hey everybody, Sonic the Hedgehog here. That's all, I just wanted to say my name. Anyways, yeah, let's just get this map out of the way. Is it an odd number day? It is an odd number day. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think these shenanigans start until like day 7 or 8. But I could be really wrong. That was cool. What was cool? 1 second. Awesome impression? You're joking. It's not a good... Aw, I'll take it. I appreciate it. I try my best to just do Sonic Adventure Sonic, because that's my Sonic. Everyone has a different Sonic voice, I've noticed. Probably because he's had like 8 different voices since I've been alive. I appreciate that. I'll take it. I appreciate that. I am kind of flustered at that, so thank you. Okay, so Gulix might spawn. It's like, I don't think Gulix spawns this early, does it? No, okay. Alright, everybody, no worries. The fiend known as Gulix doesn't spawn until later, I guess. I'm pretty sure it's like day 7. I thought it was day 10. Thought it was a blur, for real. You're good. I mean, I appreciate that. There you go. So the trick to the extra ship part is you need yellow and blue Pikmin. You know, that's 2 types of Pikmin colors here. See, the yellow Pikmin, they are what is known as demolitionists and monsters. Don't mind the funny bug. Don't worry about the funny, but stop it. Don't worry about the funny bug. Don't worry about it. I saved the slight differences in red, blue, and yellow have. Like, red have noses, yellow have ears. Wait till, are you ready for this? I'm gonna blow your mind. You ever heard of purple Pikmin? They got hair on their head. It's fucking awesome. Okay, we just want Bomb Rock Pikmin. Why is there a blue... Where are you coming from? I have no idea where these Pikmin are coming from. Okay, here we go. Okay, good. I had no idea where those eggs... There was like a blue Pikmin in there. Funny bug, kind of cute. Oh, glint beetles are fun. Meet the demo man. And white Pikmin, fun fact, white Pikmin, they have a 401k, just in case you wanted to, like, know anything else. Rock Pikmin, this one might blow your mind. Rock Pikmin are made out of rock, and winged Pikmin are tax evaders, that's why they got the wings. Fuck out of there, get the fuck out of there. I hate pearly clamps. I hate these things, and I hate that they came back in Pikmin 4. Sue me. Sue me. That is the worst enemy in Pikmin. Fuck, I just lost like 10 of them. This thing sucks. You have like 0 window to attack it. Your Pikmin are stupid as shit while they're on it. You mean rock Pikmin aren't squids? No, I hate the pearly clamp with a passion. Oh, my bad. I think I was hitting it wrong. That seemed odd. I don't know, something about... This is the most scuffed Pikmin 1 run ever. I'm gonna keep saying it. Anyways, whatever. Go take your loot, you little freakazoids. You're a bunch of freaks, aren't you? Okay, 1 second. We gotta dispose of these bomb rocks in the most humane way possible. Can you not get like, are bomb rocks just not easy to dispose of anymore? Onion crabs from Pikmin 3 also seem stupid. They can be, but if you just chuck rock Pikmin at their claw breaks and they become very useless. They can't do anything. Hey, that worked. Design is very humane. Design is very human. That dude's things, they freak me out. I think the seat warmer bike was the scariest to me. I like the image of somebody actually using that was like, holy shit. That guy is Saw. Like, that's Jigsaw in real life. I don't think you all understand. He's just showing... The concept is baffling. You also poke their eyes or something. I think he's a real life Jigsaw, and he's just showing us his Jigsaw torture traps. Like, he's just because, you know, it's the real world. In the real world, Jigsaw would need money, so of course he would go to YouTube Shorts. Or TikTok or whatever. It just makes the most sense. How many blue Pikmin do we have total? We don't have a lot of blue Pikmin. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get 20 of each type of Pikmin, and we're gonna grab the big pellets. Got a lurkies. Aw, well that's okay. You have a fantastic lurk. You smile. I'm lurking, and I'm stalking when you least expect it. Have a great lurk. Thank you for the raid, Zoji. You're wonderful, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Thanks for everything. I don't know why I said that like that, but thank you. I'm just saying, if it turns out that guy is the real-life Jigsaw, I'm just saying, though, like, you know, it's not gonna feel very human anymore. Pikmin 1 as it was meant to be. Okay, hear me out. What if Pikmin went in a different direction than it did with Pikmin 2? What if Pikmin 2, instead of making caves, they just made a bunch of maps this size? So, like, really small maps, but they were all just, like, really complicated puzzle courses. I'm just saying, I think Pikmin... I really still think they can lean into the puzzle design more. Pikmin 4 definitely does it, and so does Pikmin 3. The thing about Pikmin 4 is that, again, most of the game is just kind of catered to Ochi, which isn't a bad thing. That's actually not a complaint from me. It just means that the Pikmin 4 experience is very... I guess there's only, like, so many ways you can slice it. Pikmin 3 had a lot of really good puzzles. Actually, Pikmin 3 is that. It's a bunch of smaller maps with puzzles. Never mind, I do have that. Oh, no, you gotta go grab it, you little fucker. What if Pikmin was a horror game? I want a Pikmin horror game. Well, actually, that's nighttime mode in Pikmin 4. I'm gonna be honest, late game nighttime mode in Pikmin 4 is terrifying. Well, if you go kill the other pearly clamps, I'm not fighting the other pearly clamps. They can go pearly die for all I care. I'm not fighting them. Oh, fun fact, because I was so obsessed with Pikmin, I used to watch countless YouTube videos about Pikmin and so many different things about Pikmin. And in the beta footage for Pikmin that was at, like, Space World, the original Pikmin footage showed Beady Longlegs attacking Olimar up there. I think they should have kept that in the game. The idea that a boss battle could be lurking so close to where you start and what's supposed to be an innocuous, like, starter level is really cool to me. I think I understand why they took it out, but that didn't stop young me from just assuming that that meant Beady Longlegs is there regardless, even though I knew it wasn't up there, because I explored the hell out of this map as a kid. This is the safe map. This is the fun map. But that actually made it impossible for me to go up there and get those for a while. Seeing enemies in the wrong places in Luigi's Mansion trailer gave you the same vibes. Yeah, it's so... I miss that era of beta. I feel like video game betas aren't the same as they used to be. Or if they are, we don't see it like we used to. You know what I mean? Thank God the Space World Pokemon came out. What a fantastic little thing to look into. I feel like video game development should be like an archived thing that we get access to after a game's done. I'd love to see how things changed. I think it's like something companies should share at least. I don't know. It's so much fun seeing that stuff. Or like the fact that the Snagrit, the burrowing Snagrit in the original Pikmin footage has a completely white snake body. Izukamo, welcome in. Thank you for the peanut. Have a fantastic night. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that's really cool. Water Wraith on landing site. Oh my god. Well, that can happen with Pikmin 2 Squared Randomizer. I don't think you all understand. It's a pretty good incentive. Go bother your friends to get me to 450 if you want to watch me struggle against the randomizer. I'll probably do it eventually, but like this is a way of me doing it like immediately if anyone's genuinely interested. God, they look like ants kind of. And Dippin' Dots. Dippin' Dot ants. Anyways, I forgot to break this geyser. There we go. Now we can do this. No, you all have to go up there. They're gonna try lifting that blue pellet, and by the time I get up there, they're gonna lift that blue pellet. And then by the time... Never mind, I stopped them. Doesn't this look like it could still be a boss arena? That's what's so interesting, is because of that footage, you look at this and you think to yourself, and you're like, yeah, this totally was a boss arena. At some point. Boss arenas in Pikmin are cool. Space World Gold demo was my Moby Dick for the longest time, too. I'm so happy it's out, and now I'm just upset. Like, it's cool to know that Game Freak does go back and use old design concepts. We've seen that, you know, with the Pokemon Mega League, we've seen that Game Freak will go back and use old concepts. I just wish they would use more of the concepts from the Space World demo. Although I do think some have been used in ways we don't think about. Like, part of me actually thinks that the Tangela evolution that we didn't get... One second, I see something great over there. Part of me honestly believes that that ended up becoming Marini. I have no proof for that, but... Whip Tongue Bulborb? Ooh. Hey, what's going on over here, friend? You good? Hey, buddy, you just roll in from Stupid Town? He doesn't know. Too bad there's no first person. Yo, that Pikmin is freaky. That's the Freakman. We found the Freakman. Yo, Olimar's into it. I've discovered something new about the Pikmin. They know how to throw it back. Hey, buddy. No, not that close, Olimar. Hey, buddy, you okay? Olimar, don't lean in like that. Olimar's got gamer hunch. Louie, I miss my... Louie, I miss my wife. Oh, Olimar, you're losing track of time, Olimar. What's the button? Do you need to get an item first? Oh, you might need to get his bed first. I was gonna say, where's the button that lets you lay down on the ground? But I think you have to get his bed first for that. I think. Seems like it. Louis pulls out a picture of a space mermaid. It's his! Louis, did you draw that? Alright, stop being freaky. Sorry, everybody. I stopped the freak aesthetics. We're gonna have to keep an eye out for that blue Pikmin. Make sure he's not having any parties in the Blue Onion that we don't know about. But, that's the day. I guess we could go fight a Pearly Clam. Just kidding, we're not doing that. I don't even want to know how many Pikmin died. I don't even want to know. I'm gonna be honest. I just don't want to know. If you hold down on the D-pad, yeah, I thought it was hold down. It wasn't working. I think you have to get his bed first. I know for Pikmin 2, you have to get the knapsack, the most important item in the game. I think for this game, you also still have to get an item first. I could be wrong. We'll try again later. It's okay. They can. Pikmin reproduce asexually. You wouldn't ever in the game, if I recall correctly. I just tried it and it weren't working. But my Joy-Con kind of garbage, though. Fun fact, the Joy-Cons for the Switch 1 kind of suck. I'm kind of nervous that Nintendo's adding all these features to the Joy-Con 2. It better work. Like, these better be better. I hope the new latch system is better. I hope the mouse system is good. Watch out, a Bulbor! Seen that? At times, the leaf atop a Pikmin's head will grow into a bud and then a flower. It appears that if I do not pick the Pikmin sprouts, they gradually bloom over time. Pikmin bloom confirmed! Fascinating. This melding of plant and animal traits is surely unique in the natural world. I have found flower Pikmin to possess increased swiftness. When in a rush, I've called... Yep, thank you. I don't really care for the diary entries that are just blurb. 64. Yo, we're at Nintendo 64 Pikmin Dead. Let's go. Let's go, everybody. Can we get to Nintendo Wii Pikmin Dead? I don't know what that means. What does that mean, Phoebe? Phoebe, I'm gonna need you to explain your joke to yourself. Does this game have orange Bulborbs? Nah, I swear to God, I always forget what they're called, because they're not called orange Bulborbs, but I know what you mean. Maybe they're called orange Bulborbs. I just remember that they're, like, actually the scary ones to fight, because in Pikmin 3 and 4, they get really smart with the placement of them. I would rather fight a Bulbear than take on an orange Bulborb. I'm not a fan. They are according to the wiki. What? They're called orange Bulborb? Okay. For some reason, part of me was just like, no, that can't be their name. That's stupid. But I'm glad to know I was wrong about that. Okay, so everything we need involves blue Pikmin. Which is fine. Oh, also, fun fact. No, I'll tell you what. I need to hold on to these for when we actually get to the boss fights. I'm sharing all the fun anecdotes about Pikmin too early. We'll get there. But as a kid, I'll just say this. I used to, like, just believe that video games were so much more than they were. Like, video games were just, like, crazy magic to me. I don't know how else to explain it. So, for games like Pikmin, like, the idea that there was, like, 10 other Pikmin colors and I just wasn't finding them was, like, a legit thing. You know what I mean? I'm sure we've all done stuff like that. But, like, I used to genuinely think as a kid, because I wasn't brave enough to get through the game, that there were more Pikmin colors. And the thought was sustained almost exclusively because of an image on the back of the box for this game. But, yeah. Asian world-building games went hard. Yeah, it's not like it's something you can lose, but it is that... I feel like that's part of the magic. When people say that things are more magic when you're a kid, I think it's just because it's easier to believe complete bullshit that you make up in your head. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. Like, I can still make up stuff in my head and believe it, but not to the level I could as a kid. Like, when I was a kid, I genuinely believed and fell for the Sonic and Smash Bros. Shit. You know? I used to, like, if someone told me that there was, like, a Mew 3 in a video game, it existed. Like, there's suspension of disbelief, and then there's being kind of a dingus, you know? But when we were kids, we were kind of dinguses. In video games, we're also still kind of in that early stage. I know they were out for a long time before I was born in 97, but even back during my time, you know, the internet wasn't a thing. So there was just, like, a lot of room for speculation and make-believe, you know? Different times. Different times. You gotta believe! Like, I got told dumb rumors as a kid, like bosses that didn't exist, stuff. I got 100% Yoshi's Island or Samus and Captain Falcon being siblings. Yes! You just believed it, you know? Because it was like, sure, yeah, it makes sense. Checks out. And like I said, the only difference now is that when you're older, you mature, you know, you learn not to take everything at face value, which diminishes the magic, but I don't think that's a bad thing. It's called common sense, you know? But I do remember the days where there were, like, black Pikmin and orange Pikmin and purple Pikmin. Those were real. Those ones were actually real. And I hadn't even seen the ending to this game, right? Fuck, if I actually beat this game, it would have been a completely different story, because I would have believed all of those colors were in the game and I just missed them. You know? You know, I want to say 30 blue Pikmin are enough to kill a Snagrit, but they're probably enough to kill a Snagrit if you're, like, really good at Pikmin. Blue Pikmin don't really do damage, is the problem, you know? Yeah, but Playground Rumors, I wanted to get the Bill's Garden and get Peekaboo or Evolved Dragonite into Yoshi. So, okay, Playground Rumors for Pokemon, for me, skipped Pokemon Red and, or I had Blue, or no, I had Yellow Edition, actually, because that one came out later. My siblings had Red and Blue, but I got Yellow Edition. But I had Pokemon Yellow and I had Gold, but those were before school and stuff. So I played those games without the Playground Rumors. But Pokemon Emerald, holy crap, the list of shit I believed about Pokemon Emerald was insane. And I used to have people telling me all the crazy stuff, and just none of it was true. This is enough blue Pikmin to kill Snagrits right here. We're gonna kill a Snagrit now. It's like 11, I just completed Pokemon Mystery Dungeons Explorer Sky. I was convinced that there was a way to go to the future. Hell yeah! For anyone who watches Big Yellow on YouTube, they do a lot of Pokemon content, just a lot of fun game stuff. They had a whole video just talking about how they used to play a game in Mario 64 for the DS about, like, avoiding meteors. And they had to find a place where the character would survive in Peach's castle if a meteor struck. I live for that shit. I don't know. You know, it's, again, it's still something you can draw on, I would say, but it was so much easier back then. So yeah, I missed the Bill's Garden. I didn't even know about the truck rumor until way later in my life. Fun fact, the Mew is under the truck. That skipped me entirely. For me, it was mostly just rumors about, like, well, I had Emerald, so it was mainly just weird rumors about, like, Johto Pokemon in Celebi. I remember, oh, do you remember the Jirachi rumor? People used to tell you that Jirachi was tied to the space station. You just had to, something the space station. And then that one, was never true. The end. Okay, so I'm going to skip the other two Snagrits. We're just gonna kill the Snagrit that has to die for the part. Oh, and by the way, I've already mentioned it, but this is like kind of a childhood trauma thing and also why I love Pikmin. For those that don't know, Pikmin bosses can be fucking terrifying and just pop out of nowhere. When you're a little kid, that's freaky. That's all I'm gonna say. Shit like this is freaky when you're a kid. That's scary as hell. You can't tell me that's not scary as hell. Do you see that thing? Oh no, and then the skeleton appears! Yes! Oh wait, that's not me. Where am I? Yes, Kiryu, keep singing! Oh, it was crazy. I had to fight a skeleton Snagrit. You think Snagrits are scary enough? Imagine one of these, but it's just all bone. It was fucking terrifying. Anyway, Snagrits are cool as hell. I used to obsess over these. Play Rune Factory 3 for the DS. I was convinced eventually you'd go to another city. I mean, why can't you? Anyways, that's how you kill a Snagrit, by the way. They're actually not that hard, but you have to be patient. And I don't know if you've watched my stream ever, but I'm not particularly patient. It got one. Oh, fuck. The other Snagrit's in the wall over there. Shit. If you know me, I'm not particularly patient. So Snagrits can be a bit of a hassle. But yeah, sometimes when they come out of the ground, they get caught in a particular way. And their head gets stuck. Their head is their weak point, so you just gotta wait for that. They're fun. They're a very cool enemy design. Probably one of the most inspired Pikmin enemy designs. But they can be kind of annoying. Anyways, you only have to kill one of them. There's 3 over here on this ledge. You only have to kill one of them. Alright, this one's just not playing ball. Alright, you know what? Fuck you. Alright, you know what? Fuck you. I'll just kill you then. Only in the first game they make that noise, by the way. Alright, there it is. Alright, you guys get all of the loot. Just please take it out of here. You guys can have all of it. I don't care. We lost 5 Pikmin. You know, they're not hard enemies either. Look at these fucking things. Where's the third one at? There you go. I kind of wish they would have kept the same idea that they had in the first game. I like the idea that Snagrits are like pack animals. I wish they would have kept up with that. I think it would have been neat if Snagrits continued to only ever appear in packs. They're a lot trickier when you have to fight them in packs like that, I will say. I think it's something that they should have kept up with throughout the franchise. They reference that in Pikmin 4, which I really enjoy though. In the final cave of Pikmin 4, spoilers. There is a floor where you have to fight 3 Snagrits, and they're kind of set up in the same sort of positioning as those 3. I like that floor. I like Pikmin 4. Fun fact, Pikmin 4 is like the greatest thing that happened in the franchise. And I just can't wait to see what game comes next. Or if they just add more content to 4. And boss in the middle of fucking nowhere. So Shaggy Longlegs jump scares people. Well, yeah, no, Beady Longlegs, like the Arachnorb family. The Arachnorb family jump scares everybody every time. Fun fact, I have not played a Pikmin game where I haven't been jump scared by an Arachnorb. Even as a grown-up when I played Pikmin 4. God, what is it, 3 years ago now? I can't believe Pikmin 4 is 3 years old already. But when I played it 3 years ago, I knew, I was like, I'm not going to get jump scared this time. I told myself I wasn't going to get jump scared this time. And it fucking happened anyways. Because they have a really well-placed Baldy Longlegs. Did you know that the Geiger counter indicate... Did you know? Did you know? Hey, everybody, did you hear about this exploit in Pikmin? Y'all hear about the Pikmin exploit? Geiger counter indicates that super... Yeah, I've heard that one. I don't disagree with it. But I don't think Nintendo thought about that. Like, I think it's true the Geiger counter is going nuts, which indicates radioactiveness, but I don't think it means anything else other than that. People have these crazy theories about Pikmin 4 and Sparklium. Apparently Sparklium is actually just radioactive energy, supposedly, or something like that. That's my favorite crazy-ass Pikmin theory right now. That Sparklium is radiation. Olimar is also like super tiny. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he would probably like keel over and die if there was a lot of radiation on this planet. I'm just saying, if there was that level of radiation, I think he would melt. His Geiger's just calibrated lesser amounts. Well, I don't know if the counter's going that nuts. I'm pretty sure he's still dead. You know, like if you put Olimar in a meat grinder, he'd probably fucking die. Anyways, this is just the scummy Pikmin. Yeah, I'm telling you what, this is the year of scum for Pikmonth. Next year I'll try harder, but we're gonna scum this boss. We're not even gonna fight it. If I put Olimar in a meat grinder, he'd probably fucking die. I'm just saying. Anyways, you wanna get the shit. They made a mistake by making this boss not drop its piece. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyways, we'll let him do that. All right, get to work, little idiots. I like how they are coded to take it through the center of the arena. I'm assuming that's on purpose to try to fuck with the player, but... Oh yeah, so anyways, as a kid, if you look at the back of the GameCube box, I saw that happening. I saw that happening and I let it happen because I didn't care. Anyways, if you look at the box art for Pikmin 1, they show the second that this creature's back opens up, I think. It's either that or they show the second that the player kills the cannon beetle. And as a kid, to me, it looked like an onion was coming out of the back of the cannon beetle. So as a kid, I believed that the cannon beetle had Pikmin inside of it. But also, as a kid, I couldn't put 2 and 2 together on how to get into the cannon beetle arena. So I would sit on the other side of the gate. Yes, I would use blue Pikmin to break the first gate. And then I was confused as fuck. And then I would just stare at it and assume that there was a 4th Pikmin color inside the cannon beetle. Because the box art, like, vaguely suggested that. It didn't, by the way. I'm crazy. Anyways, we got a nice army of like 100 blue Pikmin. We're gonna need that for the 4th area. I'm probably gonna do the forest navel, then we'll cut to break. I told you all, by the way, I don't, for anyone who might not know, I usually end around 10 o'clock my time, which is in 2 hours, but, for the sake of not playing Pikmin 1's finale tomorrow and just getting it wrapped up in one stream, I will be going until we're done with the game tonight. So it's gonna be a full Pikmin 1 playthrough no matter how scuffed. Anyways, let's see. Where are we at now? We're at 70. Damn it, I thought we were at 69. 70 dead Picklemen. We can do better than that. We can definitely get better numbers. We can pump out better murder. Only 70? We've made 316 of the damn, or 386 of the dang things. Alright, who's ready for the most optimal? What if I actually just busted out, like, Forest Naval in one day? Like, what if this was all just set up, and now I just completely trash this level in one run, and, just win? Would that be crazy? Alright, so, step 1, 100 red Pikmin, because I'm pretty sure those blowhogs have respawned. We must pump the number of dead Pikmin to another funny number. We must make it 420. We're gonna have to murder another, what would that be? Fuck, give me a second. 350 Pikmin. We're gonna have to murder about another 350 Pikmin, but I'll tell you what, I can make that work. Yo, Spoon! Hey, welcome in, yo, hey friend, how are you doing? I hope you're doing wonderful. I hope you're all having a wonderful Monday. Let me give a shout out to Spoon. If you're not following Spoon, she's amazing. She's a fantastic person, and I'm really happy to be your friend, and also mutual in streaming. Give her a gosh dang follow. She's awesome. She's always playing cool stuff. A lot of cooperative games, always has a bunch of cool friends. She's Spoon. She's pretty neat. And she kicks ass at Guilty Gear, even though I haven't played against her yet. She just does. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful, it's Monday. I'm playing Pikmin. Fun fact, no Pikmin have died yet. Ignore the counter above my head. And furthermore, I'm actually speedrun right now. World record %, believe it or not. Oh no, she rated. Welcome in, by the way. Anyone who's new from Spoon, I'm FibiTanuki. I'm a variety streamer, Tanuki, VTuber. I play a lot of games.
XO70.
Pikmin is my favorite video game franchise of all time, so I do a little thing called the Pikmonth where I just play every game in order, and it's awesome, and I have a blast. Thank you for coming in. We're gonna swarm this thing, probably. Yeah, that was the move. Welcome in, everybody. Friend, I played Split Fate. How is it? But don't tell me too much, because I'm gonna play with Grubs after the Pikmonth. I don't know when after the Pikmonth, but like soonish after the Pikmonth. Anyways, this here is the hardest boss in Pikmin. Fun fact, this boss is known for killing thousands. Believe it or not, it is actually considered so tough that they never brought it back until Pikmin 4 because it was just that tough of a boss battle. Hardest boss in Pikmin. Downright terrifying creature. Kills millions. Actually, I'll be honest, the Puffstool is terrifying if you don't know what you're doing. As a kid, the Puffstool killed millions of Pikmin. It's cool and fun and cash money. That's what's up. Were you playing with, friend? That's a solid person to play it with. Heck yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing over there? What are you doing? Get in here, fucking weirdo. Hell yeah. I mean, their name's friends, so it's perfect. Anyways, now that that's out of the way, I guess... Bomb rocks. We need a lot of bomb rocks. We're gonna need a lot of explosive ordnance. And blue Pikmin. Not in that order, but you know. Alright, we're gonna let these freaks knock that down, and then they're gonna knock the other one down. She's like one of the two people I would trust with something like that for my Alfirman. Aww. To be honest, same when it comes to Grubs, or like Nova in that case, when it comes to people to play games with. I know reliably I can trust them to know what they're doing, and also we can goof every now and then. You gotta have a little bit of goofdom, right? I understand those, like I played It Takes Two with Grubs. There was a lot of coordination needed. There's also a lot of killing each other, but that was part of it, you know? I feel that, though. I'll tell you what, though. Playing games with friends can be pretty great. I really wanted to play Halo with an IRL friend, and I know he's down for it. I just have to figure out, like, a good time for it. And then also I want to play Saints Row with him at some point. Saints Row the Third was a fun game that we used to play. And I feel like you can't play Saints Row the Third unless it's a two-player thing. Anyways, they're about to get back the, that thing. And then we'll go from there. We need blue Pikmin, and we kind of need yellow Pikmin, but not really. We just need to blow up the door to Beady Longlegs' lair. You guys want to go kill a spider? I'll tell you what, just for you, Spoon, I'll try to fit in the spider killing. I'll tell you what, we'll kill a spider now that you're here. I can make that happen sooner rather than later. I will say, I just want to point this out. It's very interesting design for this map that both boss battles are right next to each other. I love the design of Pikmin 1. It's just so bizarre. But yeah, so that's where the mushroom was, and then that's where the spider is. Anyways, I guess we can get rid of all these little freaks. You're all good to go back in for now. I don't need you. We're gonna go pull out a bunch of these little freaks. So I only need about 20 yellow Pikmin. 20k channel points, though. You're saving up. Heck yeah. You know what they say, the best things you save up for are saved up for when you save up for them. For something. I know what you're after. I know what you're after. I know what you are. I'm excited. It's one of my favorite ones. Okay, I actually forgot this map's layout for a second. Definitely gonna get that spider kill, don't worry. Here we go. There it is. Speaking of, 1 second. It's been a while. It's been a while. I'll do a Transformius. Speaking of Saints Row music. Oh, you press that button. Voila. Turn that off. Appreciate it. Well, now you gotta wait till tomorrow. Well, now you're gonna have to wait till tomorrow. Welcome back, everybody. We could have definitely picked up this ship part. I'm really out of... Did I not play Pikmin 1 like earlier this year? I don't know what's going on. Not that it matters. I could play like shit and you'd all still watch it and I'd still be a big Pikmin fan, but... I'm actually feeling really bad about this gameplay. This might be, I've said it already, but this might be the most scuffed Pikmin 1 run I think I've ever had. Oh, why? Well, there goes that bomb rock. There's no way it picks up that bomb rock. Oh, okay, never mind, I was wrong. Pikmin 3 on the Switch, the Tanuki's transforming. Yeah, I'm playing all of them. Alright, here we go. So we could open the shortcuts. I'm gonna be honest, the shortcuts for this map are very nice if you open them. Or we can just ignore that, because Funny Spider. Oh shit, wait, actually maybe ignoring that because Funny Spider might be a bad move. I need you goobers to chill. I always forget, they put bugs right in front of the Funny Spider arena. Like, just to fuck with me in particular. I think Miyamoto said that in an interview, too. The dude's a freaking lunatic. Yeah, there's some not so funny bugs hanging out, like, right outside the entrance to the arena, if I remember correctly. Oh, maybe not, okay. I don't know why I misremembered that. Oh, there they are. They're over there on that side. Well, that's okay. Grub bugs. I suck at Pikmin, but I love Pikmin. Hey, me too. I'm terrible at Pikmin. I would like to get better. I'd like to do more Pikmin content just in general. I will play those games I'm using as incentive. I will just stream eventually. I'd like to get better. I'd like to do like speedruns and stuff. I'm kind of inspired by Propane in that regard. I've seen Propane do some incredible stuff in, what's it called? In Dark Souls, and not just Dark Souls, but also, the fuck is that other one called? That's really good. Just like FromSoft games in general, and it's like Pikmin's kind of like that for me. I'd like to learn the text and stuff. I know like basic shit, like I know how to fight beady longlegs without being a dingus. I'm still gonna lose Pikmin. Alright, so childhood trauma. Now, again, I didn't see this boss battle till Pikmin 2. This scared the shit out of me as a kid, is all I'm gonna say. It still gets me a little bit. It still gets me a little bit as a grown adult. Anyways, hey fucker. Anyways, fun beady longlegs strategy. Lose all of them immediately because Pikmin 1 beady longlegs is a son of a bitch. Pikmin 1 beady longlegs does not fuck around. It moves very chaotically fast. They nerfed beady longlegs a lot in Pikmin 2, I'd say. That's okay, you don't need a lot of Pikmin to fight it, though. Look how, like, bizarrely polygonal the first iteration of beady longlegs is, by the way. Also, look how its texture wraps. It makes it look like it has the weird face. That's 100% unintentional, but as a kid, I thought beady longlegs was supposed to have a face. This doesn't happen in the other games because it has a much nicer texture with really good bump mapping and like glow effect. Not glow, but like it looks like a shriveled up ball sack. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, beady longlegs looks like a ball sack in Pikmin 2, but it's a very high detailed ball sack. Also, beady longlegs is one of the only Pikmin bosses, I think, to have a unique boss battle theme. Like, the amount of Pikmin that have a unique boss battle, the amount of bosses in Pikmin that have unique themes are very low. I want to say it's like beady longlegs, Emperor Bulblax, Sovereign Bulblax, technically, at the end of this game. Titan Weevil. Like, I don't even think a lot of Pikmin 3 bosses have, holy original songs. Water Wraith. Water Wraith has a... You know what? Yeah, I'll count the second half of Water Wraith. When the music gets all silly, I'll count that. This is why we brought red Pikmin. Okay, and I really hope that the red Pikmin aren't gonna, like, get stuck trying to... So, here's the problem. They might not be able to path the other way. We'll see. I mean, I opened the gate, so I guess if they can path this way, they better. Oh yeah, by the way, that was a case of the enemy finishing its animation before dying. That enemy decided it was gonna kill and eat my Pikmin before I could do anything about it. They took the other way anyways. I opened this gate and they took the other way anyways. Fucking Pikmin. Nah, the Water Wraith ain't bad. Beware the worm. The Water Wraith's only annoying if you just like have no answer to it when it shows up. You know what I mean? There's one more part I'd like to get today, if we can manage it, but I'm not sure we can, actually. Am I missing Pikmin? Did I leave any anywhere? Apparently, I left a whole bunch back at the beady longlegs arena, so hold on. Hate the Water Wraith. Yes, but scary. I mean... No, yeah, that was something that freaked me out as a kid. I've said it before, but I actually wasn't able to play through Pikmin 1 and 2 until Chugga Conroy did Let's Plays of these games. Because, like, I trusted him more than anyone else when it came to, like, information on video games, because he's hyper-analytical. That's my favorite part of his Let's Plays, is he'll get into very big, like, very granular detail about things. And so, after watching him do a Let's Play of Pikmin 1 and 2... I was more comfortable and confident that I knew the game and that nothing could scare me. Because he showed where everything was. So, I forget where this is going with that. But, and when it came to the Water Wraith, by the time I actually finally attempted the Water Wraith, like actually attempted the Water Wraith, it wasn't scary because I knew how to tackle the submerged castle as efficiently as possible. Because I was trained by one of the, like, most just crazy, like, good at these kinds of games, YouTubers. I hope they drowned. Alright, out of the water. Out of the water into the fire. So yeah, for me the Water Wraith wasn't too scary because I was too much of a bitch to actually go to the Water Wraith before I watched his Let's Play. Ooh, God, the coffee was a little old. You know, all of my doubting aside, we're making decent progress. We might be able to at least pull a 14-day. If we can scuff it this much and still pull a PR, which for me, again, I think PR would be 13 days, but like, if we can pull 14 days somehow, that would be hilarious. 14 days at Pikmin. There's really nothing else we can do. I didn't mean to lose Pikmin, but that happens. We need to build up more red Pikmin numbers, but I can do that at the final map, so we'll just end the day here. That's okay. Every other ship part we need is in the same area, so the next in-game day, I think it's like we'll pull out, shoot, 20 yellow Pikmin. 20, no, we need a lot. Oh, okay, this is gonna be frustrating actually the more I think about it. Look at that! It's the distant spring, we're not going there yet. Any of you ever, make your own Pikmin? When I was a kid, I had this obsessive idea over what green Pikmin were gonna be. I used to think green Pikmin would have tails, but they'd have, like, tails that were in the shape of, like, coils. And so the idea would be that the green Pikmin, they wouldn't have a very far throw range, but when their tail, when you'd throw them and they'd hit the ground, they'd land on their coil spring tails. Can't prove that at a Captain OC. Pikmin 4 lets you be your Captain OC. So the idea was that green Pikmin, you would throw them and then they would bounce off and then they would go, like they would spring upward really high. So like yellow Pikmin, but a little bit more, like a little more unruly, I guess. A little harder to control was the idea. And I thought they were awesome. And then I had an idea for a boss battle that was kind of catered to them, where it was a pellet. It was a pellet posy, but it was like a big 50 pellet. Because there's the creeping chrysanthemum enemy in Pikmin 2. And the creeping chrysanthemum is just a flower that tricks you. And I was like, what if there was a pellet posy that was like a creeping chrysanthemum? And you'd have to throw green Pikmin and they'd have to bounce off the ground and then land on the big 50. You fucking idiots. Don't go under the murder frog. Why would you walk under the murder frog? Pikmin are so stupid. I'm pretty sure I invented glow Pikmin, except they're green glow in the dark. Wait. Don't you like video game physics? Don't you like when they don't want the Pikmin to go inside the item? Okay. It's Ramune. Yeah, look at that. Pikmin takes place in the real world. Game theory. Game theory. Does Pikmin Is take place in the real world? Okay, since it's a new day, all of the bomb rocks would have respawned. I'm gonna open the shortcuts. Listen, I'm gonna be real here. We're gonna need them damn shortcuts. So let me just pull out, like, just like a couple more of these little fucking goblins. And then I'll go pull, some yellow Pikmin out. Oh, the controller drift was fighting me, I think. I was like, wait, what do you mean I can only pull out 2 Pikmin? Okay, so you little freakazoids wait there. You're all coming with me. We're picking up that part because I keep forgetting to do it. And I'm gonna be honest, I felt like if I didn't get it right now, I was gonna end the day and just not have it. Okay. No, it's okay. Come with me, little friends. It's okay. Oh, there's a red pellet posy over there. What are your thoughts of Pikmin 2 getting all the sponsorship stuff out? It's understandable why that happened. I'm not upset. And I think the memes that came out of it were more than well enough justified. I don't know. Watching people kind of freak out over it was funny enough for me. Made you lose like, no, yeah, it totally does. But, like, that's just the world we live in, you know? Here's my thing, and I've said this a lot, and I don't think this opinion really vibes with people a whole lot. But, like, if you want to play Pikmin 2 with the sponsorship stuff, just play a copy that has it, you know? It's like my same thing for people that, like, they like a game series, but then, you know, they never get a new game in the game series. Or, like, a new game comes out and they don't like it. just go play the one you like, you know? That's just kind of my takes on things. Like, if there's something you like and you're comparing it to the thing you like, just play the one you like. If you don't like that the sponsorship stuff's missing, go play that version, you know? You know, they don't owe it to you to make sure that the A and W bottle cap is in Pikmin. I mean, Nintendo, I feel like, does owe us some things, but those... You know, that's a complete different discussion about, like, you know, legacy of games and, you know, the fact that I've bought, like, certain games from Nintendo, like, 4 times now on different consoles, and I am part of the problem, but, like, they could just not, you know? I don't know why they just keep doing it. This is gonna be 3, I think. No, it's gonna be 6. Which means this one, which is a darker color... could be anything. That's my favorite part about walls in Pikmin. You're always guessing. The color is supposed to note strength, but... Anyways, you all better drop your rocks and get the fuck out of there. Okay, there we go. We did get that one to drop a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna drop the blue Pikmin count down to, like... 20. We're gonna up the red Pikmin count, and we're gonna keep the yellow... Actually, let's do 20 blue Pikmin, 25 yellow Pikmin, just to... be certain, and then the rest will be red. Don't need a lot of blue Pikmin right now, though. I fucking love Pikmin noises. They're so cute. I wanted so many toys as a kid. I used to, like, go on the internet, and I would just, like, watch... Oh my god, don't tell me there's just 2 on the map. Alright, whatever. I used to just watch, like, videos of people who would import, like, the Japanese stuff or make their own toys. I'm gonna be honest. There used to be this video to little, like, elementary school, middle school me. It was the funniest thing. It was just, like, this kid playing with, like, an Olimar and Louie stuffed animal, or maybe they're, like, Olimar and Louie toys. I don't quite remember. But then, you know, they get repossessed by the IRS or something, and the IRS is represented by, like, a big skull. That video was peak. We actually have kind of regressed as a civilization since that one. I doubt it's even on the internet anymore. But, the skull had this whole song about repossession or something. I don't really remember a whole lot about it. I think they didn't pay their taxes. It was a pretty good video. And I was so jealous that they had, like, Pikmin toys to make videos with. Because I didn't know how to get them or where to get them. You would look them up and it'd be like $50 on eBay for a little PVC only man. You know? There we go. So this should be enough to open that shortcut. We have enough time. We have enough time. I want to be done with this level today. A lot of bomb rocks. I don't even think we need that many. We got big fucking gear. That's what that's called. Okay, and then where's that other wall we can explode? It's like right up here. Yeah. Don't mind them. They're a little confused. But we just take the bombs like this. Hey, look at that. Bada bing, bada boom. The wall's fucking down. Okay. Uh-oh. Forgot about those little fellers. That was very funny. What are you doing? I saw that yellow Pikmin. In that moment, I decided that if it dies, it dies. But it lived, so it doesn't die. Okay, yeah, those guys are about back up. I don't want to wait for them. That just seems kind of wasteful of my time. So let's go start on that wall. That Pikmin that tripped is banished. If I catch any of you talking, you're banned from the stream. No one's allowed to talk to that Pikmin that tripped. That bug came out to attack me, so it had to die. I don't make the rules. I mean, I do make the rules. Jump me, yeah! Yeah, it'll happen. Watch out. Gravity jumper. Now, oh my god, that was almost terrible. That was almost terrible. My brain just, it shut down for a second there. That was almost really bad and also really funny at the same time, though. Here we go. I don't have time to wait for tripping Pikmin, actually. I really don't have time to wait for tripping Pikmin. Thank God it caught up. Like, if they trip and then I lose them and then they're not here at the end of the day and they're gone and they don't come with us, that's their fault. Like, I'm not putting up with tripping Pikmin. I swear to gosh, tripping's only in Brawl because Brawl was the first game to have Olimar. And Sakurai was like, what cool Pikmin mechanic can I add to Smash Brothers Brawl? Okay, so here we have to divide and conquer a little bit. I need the yellow Pikmin to go to the bridge. Not the blue Pikmin. We need the yellow Pikmin to go on the bridge. And while they do that, don't worry about how they look, by the way. Don't worry about that. Go over here. I swear to God, if this thing needs more than 20, I'm gonna scream. Thank God I knew. No, I knew, by the way. I knew, by the way, how many that needed. I didn't guess that at all. I totally knew. And then we go back, and we gotta grab some of these, Pikmin. Yep, I found my analog computer. Now I can go on to the, space Reddit. Have a good lurk, Fur. Okay, they've got that. I actually can't get past it, which is really haha funny. Now, I do think that there are Pikmin that aren't red carrying it, but that's okay. If they die, they die. You know, what's my Pikmin catchphrase? If they die, they die. I'm actually going to laugh. If there are blue Pikmin, and they made it. Never mind, one didn't make it, one didn't make it. I was kidding, but no, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Don't look, he's actually dead. I forgot to up the counter, by the way. I'm being lazy on the counter. No, this game does have candy pop buds. They're just not used very often. Like, there is a red candy pop bud over there, so you can convert your blue Pikmin into red Pikmin. But that's like one of the only times, and it's also just not necessary. We're not gonna finish this. We're not gonna finish this. I'm sorry, everybody, I failed, but unless these bozos can construct this bridge faster, we're not gonna have enough time to carry it back. I'm actually livid. Holy shit. They have... Okay, so every dot is 30 seconds. They have a minute and a half to get this and carry it back. I just don't... Even with the shortcuts open, I don't see it happening. Are you kidding me? What do you mean it's not done? Okay. I guess technically 2 minutes. Anyways, whatever. Blue Pikmin. TV. Fun fact, by the way, TV. Okay, I'm pretty sure they've fixed this ever since the GameCube version, but this ship part, by the way, has a really bad habit of killing a lot of Pikmin and disappearing off the map. But I'm fairly certain they fixed that since... They did not fix it at all. They did not fix it at all. Hey, what are you doing? Get out of there. Okay. Well, you know the FibiTanuki rule. If they die, they die. Oh my god. The chance of them getting back with this, it's not 0. Like, if I were a gambling woman, and I am, you'll get that. No. He's fine. He's fine. He's one of the boys. That yellow Pikmin's one of the boys. Okay, It's a non-zero chance that they get back, but it really comes down to how fast they think that they scale this. I am going to play a little bit of protection here because it would be my luck. It would be my luck that they die to one of these before they actually escape. You know, I didn't say they can carry that, but I'll let them. Okay, there is a chance. They have 30 real life... Where are they going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay, but where... Oh. So this was useless. I wasted time exploding this door. Thank you, Pikmin 1. Thank you, Pikmin 1 for Nintendo GameCube. You know what's funny? There's still a chance they make it. There is still a chance they make it. They're literally... I'm gonna say 15 seconds? Give or take 15 seconds left to get their ass up here. If they don't make it, I'm letting them die. They would have made it if they took the shortcut. You would have made it if you took the shortcut. You got 9 seconds, little fellas. You better hurry. You better gather yourselves. I don't believe it. I don't think they're gonna make it. I don't think they're gonna make it. Better hurry the fuck up. You got... Oh, they made it. Holy shit, they actually made it, though. I knew they were gonna make it. And guess what? That means that we got that level complete. We don't have to come back and waste a day. We're missing a Pikmin. Oh, it's in the ground right there. And it's gonna stay there in the ground. That's what we call a clutch gamer moment, by the way. So, okay, I'm not good enough at the final trial to do it in one day, but let's assume I do the final trial in one day. That means... let's see, so next day will be day 9, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 4 days in the distant spring. Assuming I can one day the final trial, the Pikmin is never gonna get off the ground. Nope. We might be able to PR this still, but it depends on how well I can handle the distant spring. I've never been good at the distant spring. Alright. I am gonna take my bathroom break here, though. I'm gonna do some stretches. I'm gonna, like, do some backflips and stuff. Prepare for, the final area, but... thank you everyone for hanging out so far. Take this time. I'm gonna cut to a 3-minute ad break. Take this time to stretch, get some water, go to the restroom. Do whatever it is you have to do, and we'll be right back with more Pikmin 1. So please, stick around. Oh, whoops. I can fix that real quick. And I'm back. It is a rest floor. You know, I didn't do it this year. I'm honestly, like, I've said it before, this year's not quite, frankly, the best, but I really want to, maybe next time, to really put the energy and effort into, like, fully theming. Hey, Grubs, welcome in, by the way. Theming out the channel for the Pikmonth, getting art elements.
I cast.
Oh, fuck, the Sussy Wizard! Shit! I'd like to do a whole thing next year, maybe, where we turn the break room into the rest area and all kinds of stuff like that. Not to speak of the devil.
Cigarettes is bad. Play Pocket Circuit instead.
You know, I think I can do that. Welcome in, by the way, Grubs. You're just in time to watch me scuff the shit out of Mystic Spring. Mystic Spring? Distant Spring. They should have called it Mystic Spring. Okay, full disclosure. I will maybe fight. I will consider fighting the Smoky Prog. How about that? Might as well just take, like, a whole army of them. But I try to get this side of the Distant Spring. You can reasonably, if you're better at the game than I, you can get, like, this whole side of the Distant Spring is one day. It's actually not too hard. Maybe even that one. But these three especially, pretty easy. And if you don't fight the Smoky Prog, it's all very doable. But if you fight the Smoky Prog, it takes a little bit longer. Now, you could probably use, like, any Pikmin color for this. I just like using blue Pikmin, because it's easy. I fell in. Haha, hee hee. I didn't mean to fall in. That's gonna be a problem here. Alright, 1 second. Wait up, everybody. Come back. Come back. We gotta redo it. Alright. God damn, Phoebe. Alright, here we go. Come on. Alright, alright. I blame the Switch Joy-Con. Girls want to do Mario Odyssey race. Oh, hell yeah. What's a Mario Odyssey race? Like the whole game? That'd be cool as fuck. Alright, did you get it? There we go. They got it. I want to do Mario Odyssey. It's not a good time for a few games. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh yeah, the other Wally Hops are here. Hello. Aren't you silly? You almost got that Pikmin that fell into the sand. Those two are dead as fuck. Wow, he killed... Yeah, he got him. I don't know why I said wow. Of course he got him. Go say hi to the almighty egg. I'll consider. Race the nipple percent category. You know, I'll race. I'll join in on that. I'll do Mario Odyssey for the nipple percent. That's not enough. That's not enough. Yeah, it's enough for like 1 go. Oh, okay. It totally slammed that one. And my Joy-Con is actually drifting because I did not move it upward like that. Thank you. God damn it. Just not a fan of Wally Hops. Imagine not being bad at Pikmin. Couldn't be me. You can't have an Olamite without an egg. That's true, but you just saw me scuff the shit out of Wally Hop. I'm not feeling that. We gotta rebuild those blue Pikmin numbers real quick. Really struggled to kill a frog more at 9 p.m. It's a hard frog, okay? Did you see the way it bounced? It hopped up and then it hopped down. I ain't never seen nothing do nothing like that no more. All those lies, all that hamboigas. This is a lot of hamboigas. Watch me have like an immaculate Pikmin 2 playthrough now. I don't even know how, but just somehow I end up beating Pikmin 2 with like 0 issue. Oh, it was drowning itself for a second there. That was funny. Yeah, the bugs are coded to drown underwater. It's insanely specific, but it's a fun little mechanic. That's gotta be enough to hold it down long enough, right? No, of course it wasn't. And how many? Yeah, no, that's fine. That looked like that many were under it. You know what's cool about its little squash radius is that it definitely extend. Yeah, you see how they definitely weren't under it? Fuck Wally Hops. Fuck Wally Hops. That Pikmin's so fucking dead. I don't even care anymore. I'm gonna kill Wally Hop at 11 p.m. Gone wrong, clickbait. Oh, I can definitely 4-day this map. Pick that up. Wait, isn't there another Wally Hop just waiting? Yeah. I gotta kill this one anyway, I think, for the treasure. Or maybe I don't. The best way to defeat them? What's that? What's the best way to go about them? Walk Wally Hops. Yeah. What's the best way to go about beating them, Mario? It's called off-screen them so they don't jump at you. What do you mean off-screening them? How do you off-screen a Wally Hop? What do you mean they don't jump at you? Use Rock Pikmin. Well, yeah, Rock Pikmin are also a good answer. Well, except they kind of adjusted that. Fun fact, you've only played Pikmin 3, right, Mint? Zoom in that camera. Alright, I'm listening. In Pikmin 4, they changed it, Mint. Rock Pikmin only don't get crushed if they're on soft surfaces now. So, like, sand. I think dirt, but some dirt is like hard dirt. I don't fucking remember. Please despawn if you're not looking. Pikmin 1 is weird. Interesting. General has grown desensitized to death and suffering. It's over, Pig Bros. I just, you know, if they're gonna die, they're gonna die. Let's try the zoom in the camera tactic. Does that work with the Switch version? I'd imagine so. Let's try this out. So let's peep this out. So you super zoom in, and then what? So it's like right there, right? And then what? Oh, it's right there. So what do I do now? I'm close. I'm zoomed in. The wizard's curse is busted. What do I do from here? Or do I like land Pikmin on it and then zoom in? Camera doesn't show them, they won't jump at you. Okay. Okay. I like that. I like that. That's fun. That's a fun thing. I've learned a funny new trick. What's up? You think they just held it down? I don't know. I don't think they would have held it down that long. There's only like 30 of them. Let's talk about Bright then. Well, you know what helps, Mario? Saying that instead of telling me how I did it wrong. Thank you for explaining it that way. I guess that wasn't it then. These bull bears are easy. I feel really bad for bull bears in this game. They aren't good. Or say if you just want to walk past them without issue. Oh, I thought you were saying to kill them. So that may have been it then? I'm very confused now. Could it have jumped? Now I'm confused. I thought you meant that was... so you weren't even saying to kill them. Because I honestly, I want them dead. I took that as a means to an end. Come on, little fella. That's a cool looking egg. It'd be really bad if I broke it. I'm not gonna. It would be really silly if I broke it, though. But I'm not gonna. I don't really understand this part. Like, I get it, I guess. You know, water dumples are kind of difficult. They will probably kill a Pikmin. Especially if your Pikmin are being dumb like this. But they kind of treat the puffy blowhog here like it's a boss battle, I feel like. Most speedruns, if you just throw Pikmin to grab the part, not look at the cannon beetle. You can actually break the egg. Yeah, it just cracks open. I wonder if that was intentional or not. I wonder, like, I guess so. They probably tested it. What a very strange and bizarre, unique fight they added. There we go. There we go. Yeah, knock it down. It gets its, like, own little area over here. It has the water dumples supporting it. I just, like, I feel like... They think the Withering Blowhog is so cooler than it is. I don't know. Or that one's not the Withering, is it? That one's the Puffy. The Withering's the one in Pikmin 2. Did the Withering come back in 4? Synchronized. It did? It did. I don't remember the Withering at all in 4, but I vaguely remembered it. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so in Pikmin 4, it's like the first boss you fight, technically, because I'm pretty sure that Withering Blowhog, in a cave at least. The first boss you fight is the porcupine thingy, but it has like the drumline boss battle music. It's in that one cave where the gimmick is that things knock you over. But it wasn't like particularly difficult in that cave. In this game, it basically is the Withering. Oh yeah. I just think it's interesting. The Blowhog is that enemy that they just they keep trying to make a thing. It came back in Pikmin 3. I remember there was one in Pikmin 3, and it was kind of spaced in a fun way. Hey, you let go of that Pikmin. I really care if they die. Just one of those enemy types. Are you kidding me? What is this path? Why not just take the safe path that I cleared? I cleared out a safe path. They're gonna go through that bull bear, aren't they? I'm convinced I've never seen them take it this way. They probably take it this way every time I play the game, but I'm convinced I've never seen them path this way before. Okay, now we gotta speed rush and kill these two before they get over here. At least they're not going through the Wally Hop. Don't you dare attack that fucking bull bear. You get over here right now. I saw that Pikmin. It had intent in its eyes. It had intent. No, no. Okay, okay, okay. Let's go. Let's go. Nope. And you deserve to die. You deserve to die. Uh-oh. Not good. I knew one of the Pikmin were just gonna go over and do it. I understand why people hate withering into. They're like annoying, but on all the floors is there a shower with eggs to flower up game. Yeah, it's not hard to get flowers in Pikmin 2. I don't know. They're not bad. It's really not the worst mechanic. It's kind of nice because you don't have your Pikmin shoved to the ground sometimes too. They just lose the flower, and then you just continue to fight the thing. There we go. We can still kill these bull bears at least. Get them out of the way. Blue Pikmin are pretty fun, but they, like, overall don't... Uh-oh, this is bad. Hey, look at that. I love having both the little satellite things. Those are my favorite ship parts. Top 10 ship parts. If I had to rank the ship parts, the little satellite thingies that hover around it definitely, like, number 10. You know? Hey, I was gonna say, can we kill it before it kills anyone else? Thanks. I think Pikmin in general should take advantage of bulbs more. Like, instead of enemies knocking Pikmin down to leaves, why not bulbs then leaves? Yeah, bulbs are just that weird middle state that you avoid, like, at all costs. You always just want an army of flower Pikmin, or you have leaf Pikmin. It's really rare to have... Like, I have a couple bulb Pikmin, but it's really rare to just, like, have bulb Pikmin. Even though I have some right now. There we go. I don't have enough time to get that other piece, but it would have been fun. We'll kill the Prog. We have what, until day 15? We'll have a day. We'll have a day where we can kill the Prog. Also, what's up now? I'm almost at max Pikmin numbers. What you got for me? What you got? What you got? What you got? What you got? Gosh, I would hate it if there was another cannon beetle in there, but this one had an item, so I had to be forced to fight it. I'd hate to have to legit fight the cannon beetle. It's so boring. Yo, that fucker definitely jumped. But I see what you mean now. If I just want to get past them, zoom in, and they can't jump. I understand what you mean now. I just assumed that you meant, like, hey, you can, like, attack them this way. I don't know, though. I'm gonna call the police. That one definitely jumped. I thought if you had 100 picks on the field, new ones couldn't spawn. So every time I want to get more Pikmin, you had to pull more out? That sounds maddening. That sounds like something that would be in, like, a Kaizo Pikmin. I don't know. That sounds rough. I'm really sorry for you in that belief. Hey, no! Hey, there's a bug trying to eat you. Get the fuck out of there. Alright, so how many Pikmin are gonna die tonight? One is gonna die tonight. R.I.P. that one Pikmin over there. Just kidding, we're gonna save it. I tech these. Why is my controller vibrating? Does Pikmin 1 have... Does Pikmin 1 have... Why was my left Joy-Con was vibrating, but it was doing like the, Oh yeah, don't worry about that message. How many have we lost? 149! 1 second, that number is a little off. And we can lose more. My Joy-Con was like... pulsing. Thought the stat... Like, if you used an attack boosting move in battle, you thought that was permanent? That'd be badass. They should do that. Moxie Pokemon Rise. So getting growled at made me reset fights? God dang. Kids' brains are powerful. They should have made it that way, actually. That would have been way cooler, I think. lose so many Pikmin that they keep trying to respawn. Let's do 60 of these bad boys. Yeah, about 60 of these bad boys. And then we want some yellow Pikmin. We're gonna start bombing walls and shit. Oh, hey, look. Alright, so 62 of these little freaks. You know, I'm gonna have to kill a Smoky Prog to get my numbers back up, I think, gang. I thought they did, and then I realized they didn't. I deemed them completely useless. Stats are weird in Pokemon. You know, I play Pokemon casually for the most part, so I don't really focus on stat boosting moves or stat boosting items a whole lot. I know it is... Okay, for some reason, this part of the map oh, you know what it is? My controller's vibrating to that thing over there. I didn't know that they added the Joy-Con, like the super, whatever it's called. It has the really, like, intense vibrations for that. Interesting. Wasn't expecting intense vibrations during my Pikmin. I think last year I just used the GameCube controller and it worked. And it worked. And I liked it. That Pikmin died! That's cool! I'm glad it died. Thank you, game. Sorry, stat moves are completely unnecessary. They kind of are, yeah. You don't really need them, you just need good coverage. You need like a good phone plan, that helps. Did you find it? They went in there. I think they're bugged. Hey, can you find it and not get lost? I'm sorry? Oh, there actually is a geyser back there. Okay, I think that's it. I was so confused. Okay, let's go pick up the other bomb rocks we can get. The thing about the Switch port of this game is they fixed the Pikmin whistle delay. Whistle delay? What's that? I know the only bug fix I can really recognize from this is that they fixed a lot of the AI around bomb rocks. I swear to God, I remember GameCube Pikmin. You would throw a Pikmin, and then the only way to be able to get it back into your team if it had a bomb rock when you threw it was to, like, go up and, like, touch it. Like, you had to bump into them. Maybe I'm crazy, but I swear that was a thing and they fixed it. This Pikmin used to take them, like, a second to react. You know, I've been eating good on the Switch port. What can I say? I've been eating too good on the Switch port these days. It's a very nice port. I'm happy that I have all of the Pikmin on my Switch. It's very nice to have every game accessible, except for Hey Pikmin, but you know, it's what it is. Crush Glitch and Bomb Rocks are the biggest bugs. Yeah, Bomb Rocks for sure. Crush Glitch, true. Although I never actually recognized it. Like, it probably happened to me growing up, but I don't, like, it isn't something I thought about when it happens, you know? Did we see all that? I'm sure, I really hope we all saw that. Oh no, he's kidnapping the labor force! That bastard! You stop that right now, mister. You stop- okay. Well, I can't stop him, what can I say? Whoa, 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 hold on, whoa, hold on. Hold on, that didn't seem quite right. Whoa. Hold the fucking phone there. I don't know. I don't know, Walter. Kinda sus, Walter. You want to Switch maybe like it a lot more than the older versions. It's got a lot of the right kinds of fixes. I don't know, Walter. Bomb rocks! Yee! Look at that! I didn't have enough. Get over here, you bums. We gotta kill the bug. I'm sorry, we gotta kill the flying bug. This thing's just really annoying. What do you mean they didn't kill the flying bug? Kill the fucking flying bug, you ingrates. was gonna say, is he dead yet? Jesus. I love bumbling snitch bugs. They're probably one of the most creative enemies, I feel like, in Pikmin. They're really goofy. They're a lot of fun. You know, they're just doing their best. They completely disrupt me. Every time I play, they always disrupt the hell out of me. I think last year I actually lost like a significant amount of Pikmin to the bumbling snitch bug because they tried to bomb rocket. That might have been Pikmin squared though. I kind of conflate memories of that one. Yeah, they got it over there. I think they got it. Probably. Please tell me that's 50. Yes! Gaming. They did get it. Hey, look at that. I knew they could. I believed in them. None of you did, but I believed in the Pikmin. But none of you did, but I did. And that's all that matters. I bet there's a bomb rock left over this way we can go grab. I really don't feel like getting the... There is one ship part that, like, I was kind of working towards. But, I'd rather just get that really easy one. The UV lamp, I'd rather... I can't help you if you're stupid. There's a blue Pikmin in there, it might save you. Just kidding, you're dead as shit. I want to see the confirmation of its death. Hey, bomb rocks? No, there's no bomb rocks left. Alright. That blue Pikmin's gonna die. Do you see him down there? That's what he gets. I can't help it if they're... I can't help it. Miyamoto famously once said, if the Pikmin die, then... I eat deep fry, and I mean, you can't really, I mean, you can't stop him. Nicely done. If the Pikmin die, they die in real life. Every Pikmin that dies in-game dies in real life. Miyamoto said that Pikmin are real. They're my friends, and they help me steal credit cards. I don't know what that means, but, it would explain a lot. Those two sentences actually don't work together. I don't know what that means, but it would explain a lot. What, excuse me? Here we go. Alright, you're all ready. You're all deemed worthy. Let's go. Swear to God. Alright. Look at that, those Pikmin just hanging out on the ground. Oh, darn, we're missing a Pikmin. Wherever could it be? Wherever could that Pikmin have gone? Just kill it. Kill it before it jumps, I swear to God. They use this space way better in Pikmin 2. Phoebe, if you don't feed me, I'm gonna feel needy. Those Pikmin are dead. Yep. I don't even care at this point. No food. Go take that. Okay. They use this space way better in Pikmin. I think this map overall is my least favorite Pikmin 1 map. It's just, it's so... It's the barrier between you and the finale. And it's such a big water map. It blows my mind that this is not the map where you get blue Pikmin. The Forest Naval, I think, I don't know. Like, this whole map, it's alright. I'm not trying to say it's terrible. I mean, it's fine. It doesn't have, like, any unique enemies, though. Outside of the Puffy Blowhog, I guess. But, like, who fucking cares? And the yellow Wallyhops, I guess. Like, I really sound like a hater, but I don't care for the Distant Spring. I think it's, I don't know, it just feels like it's here. That's my take. That's my top FibiTanuki tape. The Distant Spring, it's just kind of here. And the pathing on this map sucks. Oh, thank God they know how to go the other way. I was about to freak out. I was about to freak out. like the Pikmin 2 variants more. That's completely fair. That's completely fair. I think the Pikmin 2 variants combine the first and final area with goated music. Yeah, no, the Pikmin 2 areas are way better. They utilize the maps better. Plus the one original area, still pretty goddamn good. It's actually not that big of a map when you think about it. Even when you come back with all the Pikmin types, it's really not the most complicated Pikmin map ever. And I kind of appreciate that about it, you know? It doesn't have too much going on, but it has enough of a challenge. It uses cannon beetles in a fun way. It has a Snagrit that scared the piss out of me. As you know, talk about childhood trauma again, and fucking burrowing Snagrits. That Snagrit being so close to spawn really fucked me up for a while. Because to me, that just meant that nowhere was safe. Nowhere was safe because there was a Snagrit right fucking there next to spawn on the starter map. And then I remember I tried experimenting as a kid to see how early, like, the Snagrit would be there and stuff, because I was so, like, Pikmin 2 were placed. They were just everywhere! Holy shit! God, Snagrits were just dime a dozen. I kind of appreciate that. I'm okay with Snagrits being like that. I wish they would have done that more in Pikmin 4, but Pikmin 4, they tried to make it feel like a big boss, but I'm sorry, now that pink Pikmin exists, Snagrits are fucked. I'm just gonna be real with you. Snagrits are fucked ever since the pink Pikmin, ever since the devious pink Pikmin appeared. Snagrits have not had any luck. Poor critters, they're gonna starve to death. We attack their babies for sport now. Nintendo gave us the ability to kill their children, like fuck. Alright, I want to get the knapsack back. Oh, by the way, I still can't sleep. I'm pretty sure you need the bed to be able to sleep, so I guess we can prove it or disprove it here. So I've been holding down on the D-pad, but ain't nothing's been happening. Okay, they might be able to get it back if they take the route, you know? But I'm pretty sure for this item, they're coded to take a more obnoxious route. Nah, maybe obnoxious is the wrong word. Alright, this Pikmin gets to live, but that one under the bridge is still 100% dead. Nah, you don't need the bed. I swear to God, I've been holding down on the D-pad. It just ain't been working. I'm crazy. I'm crazy, then. Because I thought, like, Pikmin 2, you needed the item for it. Where'd that bug? There was a bug that spawned over here. Press it shows the controls, I think. Okay, let's check. Oh, this game has motion controls. I should try that. All Pikmin throw, dismiss, zoom. In 2 you do. Yeah, I know, but I'm not conflating this with 2 is what I'm trying to say, I guess. They might make it back. I think they will. I've got no Pikmin on me. I'm just going to hold the D-pad down. Holding that fucking D-pad down. Come on, Only Man. What if I hold it up? What if I hold it left? If I hold it right? Am I not holding it long enough? How close are they? Oh yeah, they got it. I'm just saying, if they gather the bed, and then I can do it. Picturing this in the cockpit, images of me lifting off into space begin with fill my text brain. It fills me with inspiration. No, I still can't do it. Maybe it's got to do with my Joy-Con or some shit. I don't know. I'm gonna give them till the last second. Close. Oh, I know how. What's up? Do you need dismissed Pikmin near you, perhaps? Is it like a checksum? But I won't tell until the day starts. That's okay. Oh, does it involve killing the Smoky Prog? That'd be funny. Were we at 155 now? I knew the number went up today. You read my message? You missed. Which one's that? Snagrit hole was placed in the spot where there were 3 Snagrits. Oh, yeah. No. I love that little bit of continuity. Even if the maps aren't supposed to be the same exact places from Pikmin 1, I like that little bit of continuity with the design of that. I think it's really cool. There's a lot of love put into Pikmin 2. Here's the thing about Pikmin 2. I've started thinking about it this way recently. Click the right stick. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, it's click the right stick. Interesting. What was I gonna say? I wanted to say something weird, I'm sure, about Pikmin 2. Oh, okay, so Pikmin 2 in my head, I like to think of it like an official Kaizo ROM hack of Pikmin 1. Like, it doesn't necessarily really enhance on any of the mechanics from Pikmin 1. It kind of just well, except for electricity. It just kind of takes what's there and then creates just this really kind of difficult, a little frustrating version of Pikmin 1, where everything is just a little not in your favor, and you have a feeling the people that made it might just hate you. But I call it official in the sense that it's still not, like, hard. Like, Kaizo ROM hacks tend to just be like, bro, what the fuck are you doing with your life playing this? / making this, but like Pikmin 2 still at least has the decency of being like a licensed Nintendo game, so it's not ridiculous. But it's really bizarre. The stupid difficulty, it's not the worst. If you know what to expect, it's not bad. Dream Den is Kaizo-like, yeah. Boss rushes in general are very Kaizo-like, but I'm glad that Pikmin 4 did it again. Because now I can hold it over every Pikmin game if they don't feature some boss rush like cave. And I can say, this Pikmin had boss rush like cave. What the heck? Actually, the same goes for the challenge stuff. I like the integrated challenge mode in Pikmin 4 with what's his name? Sage Bush? Sage Sapling or whatever. I want more of that. I don't like the challenge modes being separate in most Pikmin games. I think it's really cool how they did it in 4. This is gonna fuck everything up, by the way. Hey, come on, come on, come on, come on. I should have known that the blowhog would do that, but, you know. It's okay, we got it. It's okay, we got it. Fuck blowhogs. Actually, you know what? Blowhogs are dubious and boss-like, I've decided. Still gonna get this. Holy Heroes of the boss. Which one's Dream? Oh, Dream Den's the final dungeon. Okay. I don't remember shit about Dream Den then. I don't remember shit about Dream Den. I remember that the first level has a Gatling Groink, is it right? Or is that the second stage? Very early on, there's the Gatling Groink in the tower, and that's some bullshit. But that's about it. I just remember the Gatling Groink in the tower. Okay, where they plop you on the stomp, surrounded by water with the Gatling Groink charging at you. I don't remember that. Okay, so fun fact, taking a bull bear from the front is a bad idea that won't work out for you. Fun fact about bull bears. They're evil, you know? They also just, like, don't take damage unless you hit them in the succulent point. It's bull bear. It's bull bear. Bull. 15? Do I got 15 of you? Damn it. I let too many yellow Pikmin die, and now I'm suffering the consequences of my action. It's freaking autocorrect. Gosh dang it, autocorrect. Stop being a pain in the bum. Hey, I need you three to drop the bomb rocks, please. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Okay, here's a funny little thing I'm gonna do called pulling out infinite Pikmin before they make that so that I don't have to deal with this. Okay, thank you, game. Alrighty, so let's get the UV lamp. It's unbullbearable. I see. Okay. Let's get that UV lamp. Okay, I was so scared of this area because I always thought, because of the song, I always stall until day 16 to tackle it. Because of the SO. Oh, because the Smoky Prog. Gotcha. Well, you know, it don't attack you if you don't attack it. Just don't bother it. Leave it alone. You're good. You're good. The SO. Because of your soulmate? I think SO is soulmate. Significant other. I can't believe your significant other scared you from this map. Oh, I didn't need 15 yellow Pikmin. Phoebe, you stupid idiot. You shouldn't let your soulmate do that to you. No matter how important they are to you, they shouldn't, like, make you scared of this level. Because if you're smoky omelet, ooh, what would a smoky omelet taste like? Like, what makes it smoky? That sounds delicious. I'm maybe hungry. Just a wee bit. Easy peasy. You know, it's kind of crazy, but this is my fastest run so far. I don't think we're gonna beat my PR, but what's funny is that when I'm not trying really hard to keep the Pikmin alive, and when I'm playing super recklessly, it's actually saving me a lot of time. Believe it or not, just rushing everything is working out great. For my time, at least. Now, for the Pikmin counter, I think last year I beat this game with under 100 deaths. So, you know, it's what it is. It's all because of that smoky omelet. Alright. So, we're gonna get these done real quick. I think I have enough blue Pikmin to get both of these. And then while the blue Pikmin carry back these treasures, we'll go take care of the boss battle. I think one will always have the most deaths. Really? You have the most deaths in one? I refuse to believe that. Well, okay. Maybe not. I gotta remember Pikmin 2 does have purple Pikmin. Losing Pikmin in battle should not happen as much in Pikmin 2. To be fair, they should have put a water boss here. I don't know. I wish they would have finished that unused boss battle, or that unused enemy. That's like the flying bug thing. I really just don't like the distance springs. There's so much of this map that they just don't use. Pikmin 3 IDK like 10. Yeah, Pikmin 3 is also very easy, especially if you just use rock Pikmin for everything. Yeah, 30 should be enough. I think the Chronos reactor, or whatever this thing is up here, only takes 30. Pikmin 4 and I lose Pikmin in Pikmin 4. I definitely, especially every time I fight Groovy Longlegs, I always get caught in the stomp attack, and then I end up, like, losing 20 off the side. I don't know. I've just accepted that part of the game is the death. You can't have Pikmin without the Moita. That'll be enough, for sure. It's probably okay if the red Pikmin go with that. Oh. One thing that was fixed in the Switch version here. What's that? What's that, Mario? Sorry. That was aggressive. Random clipping. Sometimes you just pluck yellows here, they would just run under the water, and it was infuriating. Oh! That is a good fix. You know what's funny, though? That is really interesting, though. I imagine they probably did that and I just never noticed as a kid. And bop. Ironically, the GameCube version is objectively the best way to play Metroid Prime. Really? What did they change about Prime? That's interesting. God, why does it only take them? Ah. Why did they make pain noises? I mean, I can't imagine it's very painless transmogrifying like that. Remastered. What's up with Metroid Prime Remastered? What did they do? What did they do to my drink? Sorry. I'm full of weird energy today. I'm full of that weird vibe. I'm weird vibe Phoebe. Definitely the way I started the stream. They made it the same but look great. Okay. So what's wrong with the GameCube one then? Didn't reintroduce the scan dash. Lets you double jump as soon as you land. That's fucked up. Why didn't they reintroduce the scan dash? I think a Pikmin actually got eaten somehow. I'm just gonna ignore that. Anyways, this is probably enough red Pikmin to kill the boss fight. I guess we'll find out. We might not be able to get this piece today. I'm really sad to announce, even if we kill the boss, the Pikmin don't know how to take it out the way we just entered. Ooh, and that's a one cycle. And that's a one cycle. Poor thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure even if I have enough red Pikmin here, they don't know how to take it back out through this pathway. So, we'll see. We love Toasted Cannon Beetle. Mono Metroid hates sequence breaking, SMH my head. Oh, I see. It's called the joke police on you. Yeah, the joke police are here. You're in trouble. Also, you have a couple jokes that are past due. And they're here to collect on that. You'll never take me alive! Did they do anything? I don't want to spoil too much of Dread before I ever get to it, but I was kind of curious. I know Metroid Fusion had that really cool sequence break that the devs, like, anticipated and added a fun message to. I was kind of curious if Dread had anything like that. Fusion's a really good Metroid game, honestly. I should stream Fusion. Okay, see, I think they're gonna try to take the actual way out. Which sucks, because I'm pretty sure they could fit through the crack. Dread has a lot of sequence breaks. Hell yeah. That's how you make a good Metroidvania. I wonder which ones are in, like, Bloodstained that I just don't know about. Alright, listen, if we're taking this path, you monsters, Grubs! You're just in time, Goofy Gooberate. Is that what you're calling it? Let me shout out Grubs. Welcome in, Grubs. Maybe with your power, Grubs. Maybe with your power, we might get this in time. But welcome in. I hope you're having a kick-ass, oh my god, Mario from the Grubs raid. Welcome in. I hope you're having a kick-ass Monday, dude. I'm busting ass in Pikmin 1. Even though I've let a lot of Pikmin die, letting Pikmin die, as it turns out, was all part of the necessary process to beating this game faster. I've found the secret to Pikmin. We're not gonna get this in time. I would love to, but we're not gonna. Nah. Wishful thinking at best. They got exactly 30 seconds. VOD didn't get muted. Let's go! I love when the Grubs VODs don't get muted. I cry every night they do. Can't wait for the Pikmin 2 tomorrow. Should experience the no death run, also flex because it's Pikmin 2. Well, I told you, you know, this was the all deaths Pikmin 1 run. Tomorrow will be the no deaths Pikmin 2 run, of course. It'd be really badass if I could have ultra spicy spray right now. I really wish the game let me have ultra spicy spray in this one moment. Whatever. We'll get it tomorrow. I'm pretty sure that Bulbear ended up just being a problem. Well, this just convinces me that I can do better than my personal record. Theoretically, oh my god, I'm missing two. Oh well. Theoretically, Hope has begun to well up within me. Dolphins repairs. I could probably, what are we at now? What is that? 213? Wow, when did I lose 50 more? Oh, the bull bears! Right, the bull bears. I attacked a bull bear forward facing. I don't know why I did that. Damn. Okay, we can still aim for a day 13. I've never actually beaten the final trial in one day. That changes this run. Also, the routing this time just worked better for me. You know what also probably doesn't help? When I play Pikmin 1, I normally don't focus on finishing it as fast as possible because I do things like fight the Prog and the Gulick, so I'll wait for, like, time. I have. Want to know the trick? What's that? I definitely could have probably saved time on how bad some of these fights went too, to be fair. We're gonna fight the Smoky Prog, because we're stuck here for a day anyway. You forgot your own trick. That's okay, Mario. Alright, here we go. It's progged. Oh, fuck. Did you see those bolts pop in from in front of the camera? That was freaky. Okay. How many blue Pikmin can Phoebe lose? Starring the Smoky Prog. Don't worry about the one Pikmin that's on the map. Okay, 63 blue Pikmin. Can we make this 163 blue? Okay, before we do this, they need to be flowers. I'm not doing this with all of them as leaf Pikmin. Come here, you little freaks. One of them is a bulb! There we go. We finally have our first bulbman. There it is, right there. Oh yeah, drink that nectar, you little nectar guzzlers. No, come on, no more, no more. I actually, was it Pikmin 3 where they made it that spicy spray immediately makes your Pikmin into flowers? I don't know how I feel about that one. Because I think starting with 3, I just stopped collecting nectar. Because it's like, why gather nectar when I can just use a spicy spray? Hello? Ooh yeah, you attack it. Oh yeah, you get it. Ooh. How do you feel about the nectar change? I also just don't care about the nectar change too. That's the other problem. Nectar isn't something that can be exploited anymore to get like all of your Pikmin up. So like, what's the point? I'd rather just use the spicy spray. Alright, whenever you feel like breaking. Alright, bye. Just kidding, I'm back. Alright, I'm gonna swarm ya. Oh. Oh. Why did it wait? Why did it wait? That was scary. It waited until there was a bunch of Pikmin. Alright, everybody. Did you know the secret in Pikmin 1? It's the Smoky Prog. He's made out of green watermelons, and he smells like turquoise. Captain Olimar has this to say about him. What the fuck is that shit? Oh yeah, this thing just has insta-death. I like that I'm progging it, I'm progging it. Yes, I'm progging it. I do like how they turn the Smoky Prog's, like, trail. I'm glad it's not poison. They could have easily just said the Smoky Prog is poison, but they turned it into basically a whole new element in Pikmin 4, and I really feel like Gloom probably is, like, kind of important. I mean, again, I don't think they really spell out the lore ever in Pikmin, or that it really matters, but I do think, like, there's something up with Gloom, you know? It's a bit bizarre. It's interesting. Do we get Gloom Pikmin? Oh god, that's just the natural progression. We get a Pikmin that can survive Gloom next game. Bring it on. Gloom is just funny electricity. And they gave it a mouth, and they gave it a mouth. It's really cute with the mouth. It's not as, like, scary. Oh, God. They just died. You just die when you touch this thing. It's very silly. It's just kind of letting me kill it right now. Oh. It's the stuff that makes all weapons all dissolve. Make a Tears of the Kingdom joke. Oh, I see. Alright, here we go. This is very fun. You know what? Distant Spring may not have gotten an actual boss fight that mattered or anything. But, you know, at least it got the smoky prog. Which, again, just kind of leads into the fact I love Pikmin 1, but Pikmin 1 is such a tech demo of a game. Pikmin 1 really is the most tech demo of a video game sometimes. Thank you, Smoky Prog. Very cool. Thank you, Smoky Prog. Very cool. Thank you, Smoky Prog. It's like caught, it's impaled by the onion right now. I don't think it can move. And dead. Easy peasy. And Luigi's Mansion 1. Yeah. But, like, in the nicest way, I kind of miss when this was, like, the point of new game consoles. Like, I love that Pikmin 1 exists just to show how powerful the dolphin is. That's cool as heck. You know? Like, I vibe with that really hard, and I appreciate it for that, because it was made under constraints and limitations that made the creativity shine through. Games aren't really made with, like, constraints or limitations anymore. And I just, well, I mean, like, indie games are, because, like, fuck, you know, people know what they're doing, but, like, newer games, you don't really run into that. If you want to do something, you put it in the game. You don't have to get really creative anymore. Best tech leap I think I'll ever live through. Yeah, no, I'm right there with you, Cleast. Like about Pikmin 2, took the mechanics of 1. Yeah, no, Pikmin 2 just, yeah, it's a great Kaizo ROM hack. It gives you much more Pikmin 1. They made fun little boss battles. Mostly the boss battles in 2 are why I love 2 a lot. I like how interesting the enemies are, and I'm glad almost all of them came back for 4. It was really smart. Now they just need to find a way to have a Pikmin game that has both the organic boss fights is what I like to call them, which is like the boss fights that just kind of happen naturally, and then the what do I refer to the other ones as? The scripted boss fights, the more scenic cinematic boss fights, like the Pikmin 3 ones. You can have both. I swear they act like you can't. Pikmin 3 technically has both, but the Pikmin 3 mini bosses are so laughably easy. I feel really bad that the Bug-Eyed Crawmad came back. Poor Bug-Eyed Crawmad. They did not do it any favors. It still dies really fast to pink Pikmin. PS2 to 3 was pretty big, yeah. 4 kinda did? Yeah, I really only consider the Sire Hound to be a Pikmin 3-like boss. Which, I mean, I would have liked more. Maybe every area could have had a big boss after you do enough caves. I don't know, something. Like Groovy Longlegs. Groovy Longlegs is a cool fight. What if they did more with it? What if they made it bigger and then had that be the finale of the beach area? That would have been cool. Like the scripted bosses were in the main story and the natural ones were in Moss's adventure. Beer Slug versus Clawbat, or what the fuck it's called. Nah, I mean, they made some really cool new boss battles that fit the Pikmin 2 vibe. The Foolix? The Foolix is genius Pikmin boss design, and it feels like it's natural. It feels like it could have been in the first 2 games. Despite the fact that it has very, I love the meteor shower, by the way. Despite the fact that it has much more involved mechanics than a Pikmin 2 boss. That's what's cool about the new bosses they made for Pikmin 4, is that they feel like the natural evolution of Pikmin 2 bosses. Gave us the Piklopedia, that's for sure. Alright, start with blue Pikmin, grab the red Pikmin. Honestly, just get like 50 of these goobers. You need a lot of them anyway. I love the music for this stage. I love this stage. Honestly, it was a really, really cool idea to have the final stage not involve anything but the boss fight. You know, you expect it to be this huge level, but really the game's just asking that you apply what you've learned in the most genius way. The game's just saying, alright, I mean, like, I've seen you do everything else, just show me you know your Pikmin. And then here's a fun little boss fight that's not like, I don't know, I mean, I thought Sovereign was cool, but there's certainly been much better final bosses since the Sovereign Ball Blacks. God, and Pikmin 1 Squared has the best final boss, maybe even better than the Sire Hound. I can't believe I'm saying that, but if you haven't played Pikmin 1 Squared's Louis mode might have the best final boss in a Pikmin game. It wasn't hard, but that's okay. Sire Hound definitely gets hardest final boss, and what's its name? Plasm Wraith gets easiest. That thing was so fucking easy. Okay, as long as I run away fast enough, those red Pikmin shouldn't drown themselves, I believe. Music's so hauntingly upbeat, like there's something wrong in the final trial. Yeah, fucking Emperor Bullblacks ate my money. That's what's wrong. Never use reds for this, you just cheese it? Can't— oh, I see, like you run through— oh my god. What the fuck? That Pikmin almost ate shit right into the water. That would have been really funny. Come on, come on. I know there's a lot. There we go. Yeah, I swear, I remember as a kid playing the GameCube version of this, you'd have to go up and bump with all the Bomb Rock Pikmin. Because if you threw a Bomb Rock Pikmin and then whistled it, I swear I remember it was that they would just drop the rock and explode. It fucking sucked. Welcome in, Phoebe. The superior Phoebe has arrived, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday. You're just in time for me to lose like 200 Pikmin to the final boss. Heck yeah, welcome in. Cool, cool. Alright, and the path is open. Now it's time to get rid of all the blue Pikmin because they're unnecessary. They go kaboom if you don't tap them. Yeah. Well, thank God they fixed that. I can't believe the devs honestly thought that was okay. Like, genuinely. Alright, let's go dump the blue Pikmin, and then we'll have like 50... We only really need... no, like 75 red Pikmin and the rest yellows. There's no superior mode Phoebes. Phoebe... well, those Pikmin are dead, darn. I'll tell you what, you get to live if you can make it over here. Come on, start swimming! Oh, they're dead. Darn. That's true, actually, there are no superiority. I do have plenty of time, but I just don't— I've never one-dayed this fight. I've never one-dayed this whole stage. That was pretty good up until they drowned, but, like, you know. Dude, Miss from 1 and 2 were lifeguard blues. I thought about dismissing them to see if they do it, but, you know. So we'll take out, like I said, 75 red Pikmin, and then the rest will be yellow. We'll have yellows take the bombs. When I was younger, I used to also just not do this fight correctly. I used to get him to half health. I used to get him to enough health where he'd start doing his really terrifying jump attack, and then I would feed him 50 bomb rocks from the yellow Pikmin, because 50 bomb rocks is exactly enough to kill him at half health. So I would always... whatever. I would always sack 50 yellow Pikmin at the end of this game. It was just tradition. It's just how I beat this game for a while. For a long while. It was the only way I knew how to. Let's see if honestly, what is the point of that wall if it just breaks so fast? You can see the Pikmin in this game spread out a lot. They really do. You know, here's the thing. The way the Pikmin work mechanically in the older game, though, does make them look more natural. A lot of things about the newer games, like Pikmin not needing to be directly behind you to be thrown, like removing the tripping. At least I think they removed tripping. I might be tripping about that statement. But just like a lot of the stuff they removed, Pikmin not spraying out too far, some of it just makes them look a little bit more like robots, I guess. Not like too much though. Okay, so I know the strat. I'm not good at the strat. Yo, Zerg! How goes the Pikmining? Great. I haven't lost a single Pikmin. Don't look at that death counter. I hope you're having a wonderful night. Welcome in, welcome in. We're actually just about to wrap up this playthrough, provided I don't fuck it up too bad. Bye-bye. Alright, alright. Okay, so he's out of the ground, so... Why? You little fucking monster! Drop it! Okay, throwing it works too, No, it doesn't. Ah! Alright, 1 second. Like I said, I've never really been good at the, like, the official way. Oh god, but welcome in, welcome in. I'm happy to see you. Welcome to the first day of the Pikmonth. As you can see, I'm a pick expert. There we go. There we go. All right, let's just do a lot of damage real fast, please. Oh, I thought they were gonna get stomped. I thought they were gonna get stomped and die immediately. Alright, he's not jumping yet. Fun fact, we didn't get him to half health, so he's not doing the awful jump yet. Oh, fuck, they missed. How? How do you miss a target that big? Alright, everyone, I want you to all go onto that Yellow Pikmin's Facebook page, and I want you to all comment, how do you miss a target that big? Thank you. That Yellow Pikmin got a couple other Pikmin killed, so it is uninvited from the next family gathering. I have no words. L plus ratio per smoothie. Fuck yeah. Come on, just throw it in his stupid fucking mouth. How are you all this bad? Fuck it. Fuck it. We take that. Fuck it. I was gonna say, don't you dare throw that bomb rock, but we got lucky. Okay, now he's gonna start doing the super jump. Which is bad. It's a scary attack. I really... The super jump is some freaky shit. There we go. Come on, come on. Yeah! Whoo! So this is actually a PR, hilariously enough. 14 used to be the least amount of days. I know I lost a lot of Pikmin, but I don't fucking care. I'll take a PR. 13 days, easy peasy. I also choose my enemies. It's better than last year. Last year was 17 days, probably because I took a lot of time. This time, however, we win. Now it's time to. We're gonna do a funny haha before Only Man gets back. Happy Pikmonth 2025! Oh, wait. Wait, no, wait. I didn't think he'd run with it. Well, I guess there's only one way to end this. Through the fire and flame. Oh, damn it. I think this ain't the Japanese version. Be gone, Emperor Bullblacks. That was a pretty clean Emperor Bullblacks. That was a pretty clean Emperor Bullblacks, too. Well, there we go. That's Pikmin 1, everybody. Actually, I finished it before my stream time was up, even. So that's pretty good. I think that's world record. That's under 3.5 hours. Let's say like 3 hours, 20 minutes. I love this game to death. I can play this game any day of the week. If I, like, one time I remember I was at a friend's house just hanging out, and I just plopped in Pikmin and played it. I don't remember what was going on. I was there for a while. Like, I had enough time to just beat the game. This will forever be just that game that I can just pick up and play. I love Pikmin to death. I love this goofy little weirdo. Can I turn the Switch volume up? Does the Switch volume... One second. Nah, it's just like a little quiet. And then the Pikmin have now learned to murder. Yay, they did it! We'll never have to crash here and help them again. Hip hip hooray! Gosh, how could they end this tremendous... Oh my god, you got light blue and purple and pink and orange Pikmin and green Pikmin and black Pikmin. I mean, technically the only color we haven't seen now is orange, yeah? GG, thank you. Sure do hope the universe doesn't implode. I would really hate it if they made 3 games. No, actually, I kind of like the implications of the reboot in Pikmin 4. I'm not going to complain about that. It would be weird, though, to make 3 games and then kind of just silently start over. Thank everybody for the GGs. That was a very scuffed run. I should not have lost that many Pikmin, but I'll tell you what, it is my bestest time. So we lost 264. So that is a counter of 264 by the end of Pikmin 1. This game's end themes are amazing. They are! 264. Hey, look, everybody, it's all the ship parts. Yeah, we'll save it. Okay, so next year we have to aim for 12 days. All I learned today was that I could totally do 12 days next year. We don't have to add a digit to the counter. We will probably by the end. Once we get to Pikmin 4, it's definitely possible, but most of the deaths should be Pikmin 2. I feel like Pikmin 4, it's just because Pikmin 4 is so long, you're not going to go the entire game unless you're trying to not get kills. Like, at my casual pace, we're going to lose some. What about Louis time traveling back and reset the timeless so you can finally win? But, yeah. That was Pikmin 1, everybody. One of my favorite games from my childhood that scared the piss out of me. And it scared the piss out of me so much that I was intrigued by it. I had to know more. I would go on the internet. I would look up Pikmin stuff. I would look up Pikmin 2 stuff. I was just so involved in the game without having beaten it. Until I beat it. And then I beat the second game. And then the third game came out. And then I waited. And then Pikmin 4 came out. And that game's kind of amazing. So, you know. For a series to have 4 games, and I don't think any of them are less than an A in terms of, like, grading. Yeah, I'd say it's a pretty fun franchise to back. Sometimes I have to wait, but hey, all the best Nintendo games you have to wait for. Looking at Kid Icarus Uprising. And there were no games. No, there was. There was Hey Pikmin, which I'm going to play this Pikmonth, and I'll tell you what, now that Pikmin 4 is out, and the dust is settled, I bet Hey Pikmin will be a lot of fun. I bet it'll be great. I know at the time I was upset with Hey Pikmin as well because it wasn't the next Pikmin game. But I bet it's a perfectly fun game. And you know what? It doesn't really matter that Hey Pikmin exists because they rebooted everything anyway. So now it's just kind of a game that exists. When am I plopping it in? Between 3 and 4. So we're going to wrap up 3 Deluxe. We're going to do Hey Pikmin and then we're going to play 4 after. I don't know how long Hey Pikmin is. I can't imagine that game is going to be longer than 20 hours max. It's a 3DS... I almost said shovelware, which is mean. It's a 3DS game that was outsourced to a different company than Nintendo to be made, so I don't think it'll be long. I have to add a... oh, yeah, I will add a digit. Anyways, here is... the enemies. God, look at this crisp HD footage that they had to reshoot for this version of the game. This might be the Wii version, but still, I like how you can tell the graphics in this version of it are a lot better. It's all new? It's all new. Damn, I thought maybe this was from the Wii version. You really did beat this in one... I did! It's a one-stream kind of game. You know, there's not really a lot of enemies in this game. Talking about this being a tech demo, they didn't really think about too many different ways to interact with the Pikmin yet. They'd be good at video games, Tanuki. I mean, I see a counter of 264 dead souls above me, and I challenge that claim, but I appreciate it. I didn't even run into dwarf bull bears. Holy shit, I forgot. Dwarf bull bears don't spawn until later, huh? That didn't even register with me. When do dwarf bull bears start spawning in? There might have been like one and I didn't think about it, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. Day 16. Okay. Well, then I never see dwarf bull bears. I don't know why I'm freaking out. Look at that fucking dude. Look at that fucking dude. What's that yellow Pikmin down there doing? It's chasing the blue Pikmin. Hey, what are you doing down there? Hey, you leave him alone. That's messed up. Oh no, we didn't see the Ghoulix. I'm sorry. Bullbear spawning in on day 30 and 2 was a reference to that. Is it? Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. It's the same map. I guess I never thought about that either. I have a funny story about that. There's another enemy that starts spawning on day 30 on that map, and I've mentioned it a bunch of times tonight, but that also did not help my phobia of this game. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? I just don't understand what possessed them to do that. Or those enemies, those weird bugs that you can kill that are like every so many days on the final map, but they also don't have a Piklopedia entry. Pikmin 2 has the coolest oddities, I think. It has the most interesting things that we'll never probably know why. And it also still has the segmented Crobster, which is one of my favorite bosses ever. And it would have made a lot of sense for the segmented Crobster to come back. I know Ochi would have made the Crobster way too fucking easy, but Ochi made everything that returned easy. So I'm just like, why? It's the weirdest enemy, and it'll forever be stuck in Pikmin 2, I feel like. And you know what? That's okay. It just makes it cooler. It makes playing Pikmin 2 more worth it, because Pikmin 2 has a unique boss battle. That isn't the final boss. Also, the Crobster is one of those enemies that just, like, appears once and that's it. I swear, like, everything in Pikmin 2 outside of Raging Longlegs... No, because Raging Longlegs still can appear in the battle mode. Like, everything either appears twice in story mode or shows back up in bingo mode or mission mode or whatever. Not the Crobster. The Crobster just a one and done. Just a one and done kind of fella. Maybe there was only ever one segmented Crobster. They killed the last Crobster and Louis ate it. That's fucked up. Pikmin lore. Louis killed and ate the last segmented Crobster ever. Extinct. We killed them all. They made a whole new timeline, and then they forgot to bring it back. Are we still on the Piklopedia, by the way? I got nothing else to talk about. This was fun. Solid Pikmin 1 playthrough. Reduced to atoms. Look at that blue Pikmin hitting the gritty on top of the water dumple. Challenge mode. I'm good. I'm good. I don't care for the challenge modes normally in Pikmin. That's why I really like that it was integrated into Pikmin 4, because I think it's fun when it's part of the gameplay, but I just don't kind of go out of my way, because in Pikmin 1 especially, the challenge mode is just the maps, but slightly different. And I'm not good at min-maxing or micromanaging in Pikmin. This game, because it's not ranked. Fair enough. We did it! We got the happy end! Look how happy Olimar is! Look how happy that blue Pikmin is! This was a team effort, everybody. And that'll be it for Pikmin, the Pikmin, the happy end. What if this was one of those games that just, like, it stopped on the last screen? They need to make more games like that. We need to bring back games that you have to close the game. You have to go to the console and close it. So look at that. Like I said, we got a new world, or not a new world, right? We got a new Phoebe record here, 13 days. Next year, let's aim for less deaths and also 13 days. I think that should be the goal for next year, is to maybe at least keep it at 13 days, but let's do less deaths next time. Fantastic. I mean, shoot, we're just gonna jump right into Pikmin 2 next week now. That's what's up. But that will be it for Pikmin tonight. Let me just go back to that screen, put my stuff away. Heck yeah, I had a blast, obviously. It's my favorite game, one of my favorite games ever. And I kicked ass. I don't know if y'all saw that, but I kind of kicked its ass and lost no Pikmin. Or at least I think I did. How many streams do you think it'll take for Pikmin 2, or just, like, overall? Last year, Pikmin 2 was, like, 4 or 5 streams. Thanks for hanging out, Petit. Yeah, it was like 4 or 5. Pikmin 2 was longer than 3. That's all I remember. Pikmin 2 took longer than Pikmin 3 did, is all I remember. Let's see. Well, who's on right now for rating? Night, night. Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for joining me on the first day of the Pikmonth. Who is on right now? Lots of cool people. I'll tell you what. Let's raid Cleric, because Cleric raids me every now and again, and I have to repay it back. For those that don't know, Cleric is a really cool streamer and a friend.
This place is dangerous.
Oh, they have a kick-ass skeleton
Or I'll
avatar.
die in under a minute.
But they're playing Psychonauts 2, it looks like, so that should be a lot of fun. Go in, hang out, be nice. I got nothing else at this point. First day of the Pikmonth complete. Thank you all for making this a fantastic start to the Pikmonth. Unleash my Pikmin 2 baggage. I'm excited. Tomorrow, we start Pikmin 2. Enough said. Should be pretty fucking awesome. I can't wait, actually. We'll go for less deaths. If I can do less deaths in Pikmin 2, that would be hilarious. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how I feel. Thank you for hanging out, though, everybody. I hope you all had good Mondays. Make sure to get some good sleep, eat some good food. Useless knowledge about 2. I'm excited for that. I can't wait. Yeah, I got nothing. The Pikmonth rage is on. Tomorrow we start Pikmin 2. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. We're going to raid level 1 Cleric. Like I said, make sure to get some good sleep. Take care of yourselves. Thank you all for being awesome and epic. And, you know, just have a wonderful night, everybody. Good night.